Here we go. Hello, everybody.
Yeah, well,
Hello.
we're catching up.
What up? How we doing?
True.
Oh yeah, I've got 24 hit points.
I'm looking forward to finding out how much you fucked up last session. Without your illustrious leader.
Right.
I was here.
Okay, it's fine. I've still got 4 hits left.
You're the leader, like the face, you know, the face, the party, the actual brains of me and Vinoki.
Yay, my food's on the way. I'm having Chinese.
I was just bemoaning to Alistair that I ordered a pizza and I was really hungry, so I pretty much ate the entire thing in about 3 bites. Now I'm regretting it.
Well,
So much food.
well, currently, like I say, I'm on 24 hit points right now, so...
Now?
You're working, yep.
That's working.
Yay, it exists. Okay.
Yeah.
Yo, what up, dude?
Could have used you last.
Yeah, apparently. What's I'm excited to find out what happened.
We got to level 12.
Teresa died and then came back again.
As usual.
Like
As
intentionally?
usual. Yeah.
She now has...
No, didn't
Well,
die.
not intentionally. Thank you very much.
Concerningly, though, she now has barnacles.
What?
Barnacles?
She has a new sword. Sorry, I read the barnacles on the...
She's still
Trident.
got, still got
She
a
will
cursed
eventually
armor.
have barnacles.
No,
Give her a
no.
couple of days.
No, I am freed of that evil witch that was controlling my mind.
Ooh.
I mean, my goddess.
What evil witch?
Name was,
Basically, yeah, she didn't never answer the question about who she worshipped now, so I'm a bit concerned. We fought a horned devil.
Maybe
That was
tentacles
terrifying.
is just the normal form. Maybe that's what she's like when she's an atheist.
Finally, I've just decided that all gods are evil.
I'm not sure that Breeza can become an atheist, given that she seems to have met every dark god.
Yeah.
Atheism in this world isn't that you don't
Yeah, it's not that you
exist.
don't believe, it's that you don't acknowledge.
You don't
Yeah.
want to, yeah.
Like
But apparently,
flat
though,
earther, isn't it?
I was reading something that if you don't believe in a god, there's a special place in hell for you. Like literally.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's the Bible. Yeah.
But like, I mean, like actually in D&D world as well.
Yeah.
If you believe in a goddess, you'll go to that goddess's domain for like, you know, when you die.
Yeah. Which,
But if
depending
you-
on the god, can be worse than a special place.
Yeah,
in
but if
hell,
you
I
literally don't believe in anything, then there's a place for you. Just mental.
guess.
As if that's a belief system as well. Like,
It's like someone sat down and worked this all out.
can I be a
and then
cleric
wrote it down.
of nothing and like actually still get powers? Because I still
The
have that
void.
place for me, don't I?
You gain the power of every atheist that's died and gone there.
The power of smugness. I'm excited to find out what actually happened there.
Well, who wants to explain what happened last time? I think Amy should start. What happened at the very start? So what was the start of last session? Amy? Hello? Is she not here?
Shocker, not me, because I got there late.
She's dead, Jim. We started and we met a couple of half giants in a field. And
Not half giants, no.
giants?
No.
Cyclopses.
Yes.
They saw us and then threw a rock and motioned to us that we should also throw a rock. So we threw. Rhillik did levitate on a rock and pushed it so that it just floated over to the other side of the field and fell further than their rock. That seemed to satisfy them, so they gave us some reward. Not to me, so I don't remember it. What was the reward?
The rock split open and a gem came out of it.
Ah, that's right. So did we pick up that gem and then when we tried to take it to another room it still disappeared, did it?
Mm-hmm. They always disappeared, all of them.
Okay. But you need the gem in order to leave the room, right? Otherwise something bad happens, I assume. That's what's been happening. I can't believe I didn't figure that out until right now. Okay. Anyway,
What?
then
What's
we... So I reckon that your party needs to have a gem on it in order to go back to the sundial. Otherwise, the maze doesn't teleport you properly. Right?
Could be.
Silence means yes.
Anyway, I think that might be it. So yeah, we repeatedly tried different things on the sundial, eventually figuring out basically if you go where it's not pointing, it takes you to the next bit. So eventually it was pointing every direction, so we went like through the hedge, and that
Well,
brought
before
us...
that.
Oh yeah, sorry. Next was room 4 because we did it wrong again before we figured that out, which is a room full of plants. And when we tried to take a diamond from one of them, it attacked us.
Pearl.
They all attacked us. Pearl, sorry. They all attacked us, and yeah, we nearly got shreked by that as well. And then we went back to the sundial and did the hedge thing, and we got teleported into this tower, which is room 11. There's like a teleport pad with loads of different
You've
symbols on
completely
it.
missed out the whole thing with Breezer. Breezer, tell us what happened.
Oh, Breezer died to a plant, and we were pretty upset by that. Then Lucas and Alistair went into
Well,
another...
Raxar also, no, Theo and Raxar came into existence at that point.
Theo and Raxar arrived out of the sky.
So you're saying that they went into a private room together, so I'm guessing a god said something to him, alright?
So,
Yeah.
Breezer, tell us what happened.
Well, I died.
With the plants, because
Already don't believe you.
Oliver's skipping past it.
So, I bravely fought the plants one-on-one for many hours, through trials and tribulations,
Okay.
and got killed by a plant.
So you
What
did-
happened to you exactly? So explain the images that we did, the GIFs. So use them to recall how you died.
I can't actually remember how I exactly died. Hang on, what were the gifts?
The what's the tank called? Look at the GIFs.
So I died.
How did you die? That's the question.
I was killed by a plant, and I can't remember how it killed me.
Look at the GIF with the Bulbasaur.
Where the fuck's the Bulbasaur?
It's in the
It's the last
Facebook-
one. It's the
Facebook
very last
chat.
one. Yeah.
Oh, this is on Facebook. That's why I'm having trouble. I'm looking at
Ah.
Discord. Facebook. Who uses Facebook?
So it's another set of those things which keep you grappled. Another set round of those. That's why they found it particularly difficult. So we got smashed to death by the tentacles.
Also, I do disagree slightly with Vanoki's viewpoint on how my character makes deals. I have never flirted to make any deal with anything. It just happens to occur.
So the tentacle had you and grappled you and then smashed you back
Oh,
and
yes.
forth. If you remember, that's the Bulbasaur.
Yep, that's what I effectively got pulverized into the ground. Shay would have been very disappointed with my death because my body disappeared into dust, and so did the armor. Then
Oh shit.
the
Yeah,
universe
so-
decided that they couldn't
so that's
lose
the,
Breezer at this point.
So that's
So
the
the universe
the-
resurrected me.
That's the Avengers GIF with the turning to dust.
Do I need anything really? Or can I just raise them?
I think you need physical remains, right? Because you've got to raise
Yeah.
something.
Corpse.
And
They have food.
what's the people dancing on the sundial? So what happened after that?
Then they found me. I'm very worried about how this keeps occurring to my character. Naked in a pond, but on the sundial. My character has a bad habit of losing its clothing.
Still a
That seems to
drow.
happen quite a lot.
I'm still a drow. I'm still a drow. Everything's the same apart from I now have a trident.
As your backup, which you didn't even realise
Yep.
until you summoned it.
And that's your
Can I
packed
point
weapon,
out
is it?
that Loki immediately thought something was suspicious.
That's your packed weapon, the thing now, is it?
Yeah. So I have a packed weapon, which is a trident.
We linked it in Roll20 if you want to look.
I think it's just on the character sheet. Innit?
Oh yeah, sure.
Did you need me? Did you cast identify on it? Do you know what it is?
I know it's a trident and it's magical.
Do you know what it does?
So no, you don't know what it does now.
Okay, we'll
No, I have no.
we'll identify that when we got a sec, mate.
Yep.
That's fine.
just
Yeah,
find out what this unearthly
right?
item I picked up is.
So Amy, how did you figure out the puzzle of the sundial? Explain the
Because
puzzle.
I am awesome. No, I worked it out because. Sorry, no, I've just got my food. I worked it out. I worked out that to get through the maze, we had to go between the shadows. So yeah, we had to go between the shadows, and
Yeah.
as we kept going through them, we eventually made it to the end.
The end. I wish.
I
We
thought,
made it
like,
to a tower full of people that would apparently like to see us really, really dead.
Oh, I'm dying so much. There was a horned devil and all sorts. I'm so.
So one of the challenges was to stand on the sundial. So who was it who got absorbed into the sundial first?
I think that may have been Vanoki.
No, it wasn't. It was
Was it?
Wasn't it
really?
Rhillik?
I
think it was
feel
Rhillik,
like
yeah.
I was pressing a lot of buttons and stuff.
I want to say it was Rhillik because he climbed up on it accidentally.
Yeah, and he sunk into it, and you guys were like, "Is he gone?"
So how did you get from the dial to the tower then? Sorry.
So we kept
Through the
following.
bush.
So we started off by going between them a couple foot. Then we did that twice, and then they pointed in all four directions. And I really want to say it was Rhillik
I think it was really yeah.
climbed up
Yeah,
onto
I
it,
tried to inspect the sundial closer and fell right through.
fell through it, and then it pointed in all the directions. And I came up with the bright idea to walk into a hedge, which actually worked. First time it's ever worked for me. In and out of character.
And that's the Simpsons gif with Homer going into the bush.
Yeah. I'm looking at all the gifts. That makes sense. So from the bush, which tower bit did you get to?
And we ended up in front of the tower.
In front of the tower.
hmm
And what level's that then? 8 or
Sorry, I didn't hear that bit.
what level's that then, Lucas? Is it 8?
Yeah.
Okay. And what happened in the tower then?
Then we went into the tower. We
Many,
fought
many cultists.
one of the
What-
cultists summoned them in horned devil because of course he
What did you have? What happened on the first floor that you went to?
There appears to be a dead body there.
I think there was
Oh,
a dead
yeah.
body, and there was a teleportation thingy. I remember that bit.
So we
Remember-
inspected the body, and there was an elevator with buttons, or teleport circle
The
with
body
buttons.
was- Sorry, the body was killed with a dragon tooth dagger. Just an FYI. you figured
Well,
that
it
out.
was. And I impulsively hit the button with a fire symbol on it, and then it teleported us to room 11, which had a bonfire in the middle and lots of
At the
bad guys.
lounge. The
And
lounge.
then the lounge with a nice, warm, comforting fire. And then how did we end up in the other room? Did they push the button or did we push the
So
button?
as soon as you arrived, they were ready for you, and they ran and pressed a button on the panel and teleported you all to a different place.
So sorry, so you went from 8 to where? To
11.
11.
And then
And then
instantly
10.
went to 10. Okay.
And then the last teleportation was right at the end when another one pressed a button on the wall, and then teleported you to another room again.
But the party split. Some of us are in 10 and a couple of us have gone to 12.
Oh shit. Okay. What's the hands?
And
that
they
are on
they
there?
really wrecked our shit. They had 2 wizards casting Cone of Cold and it almost killed us pretty much.
Oh yeah, that's
And then
the
it-
And they
Demon got
summoned a
through.
bloody horned devil, which also almost killed us, though I used all my
Yeah,
spells.
but Vanoki, super paladin, just like smote it to death. Probably took out 80% of its hit points. It's really good.
So one of them used a when you killed the other one's lover, they used the Gates scroll to summon a horned devil.
Okay, everything is going well, and this plan is entirely working.
So,
I think so.
Absolutely.
so where would I have teleported into then?
I'd like you to roll a D2.
Okay.
1 and you go to 10. 2 and you go to 12.
I also like the imagery that me and Breezer basically teleported into this room with whoever this is, and what that person saw was several of their cultist friends pile out of the teleporter dead, followed by a drow and an Aarakocra.
Yep, makes perfect sense.
I rolled.
I think they should have to roll fear, let's be
Wait,
honest.
explain.
I'm not going to explain. You're next.
It was your plan, wasn't it? All along to bring the
my.
dead bodies. I rolled a 2D.
A
Oh,
2.
that's the point. You can replace all the zombies. That's good luck,
12.
isn't it?
I don't think I should.
Okay, can you roll initiative?
Which room was I in? Sorry, 10 or 12?
12.
Nice. I'll wait for my character to come before I roll initiative.
I found out through Oliver, who's doing his own campaign for his friends, that there is loads of assets that you can use that are free, but it's in premium assets for some reason. And so now I have thousands of actual assets that I can actually use instead of using generic shitty things from the
So
internet.
what I've been doing
Yeah,
is
there's loads of really nice ones in there. I was like, why don't you use these?
I was like, wait, what?
I've just been googling like tokens that I want, put them into PowerPoint, and getting rid of the background,
That's a good idea.
so they become power
But,
transparent.
It was crazily good at the selection, and I couldn't believe I didn't use it this entire time. Oh well.
I can't select Che yet.
Yeah, 1 second.
Yeah, no, I just figured.
And there's also another thing that Oliver showed me, which is really handy. You can drag and drop with your token.
I am Innovation Central.
Although it doesn't seem to be working, so who knows? Oh, there you go. Oh my!
I'm big. For once.
You cast enlarge on yourself. That's what me. There you go.
It feels like a bit of an architectural design flaw to not put the telescope on the top floor. They're missing out on like most of the night sky.
You don't know if it is the top floor or not.
Oh. Is it the top floor?
I got a
You don't
1
know.
on initiative. Nice!
Does it-
Got my first
can
natural
I
one.
see outside?
Fucking hell.
So that means you rolled the 1 out for the evening.
No, remember I rolled 3 1s in one session once.
I was going to say that
To
no.
be fair, if you just magically teleported into a room and there's some dead people and some other people, I can't imagine you'd roll anything but a natural one. Really.
So where did I spawn there,
What?
Lucas, or did I go next to them? What's
1
the?
second. I'm just removing all the dead people from the turn order. Just to
Wait, are you with us or are you with them?
I'm with them.
That's for you.
So you
Sure,
appear in the teleporter. There you go.
Okay, cool.
I feel like we're a person down on these dragons.
I've just realised that it's like the 3 least tanky characters doing this.
It's fine. We'll kill them all.
Okay.
I do
so-
have Dimension Door.
I thought you were going to say dementia. Then I was like, well, that's not possible.
It's just one of the aspects of
Would explain
continually
the
making
barnacles.
changes for God.
Okay, so let's
At your
pick up.
HP bar, Oliver,
Sorry?
it's less than half full. Does everyone have a hit point bar? Let's have a look.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Somehow they
Yeah,
tie it. I don't know how
good.
they're tying it to their roll to their D&D Beyond. I don't know how you guys did that.
Mine seems
Oh, is it?
full.
I haven't
Can't
done
be
that,
right.
I have no idea. I think when you change your health, it changes your character token.
Yeah, I
I'm
think
not
so.
sure. I have no idea. Okay, so you should all check out the wiki though. It's
Yeah, I tried looking. What's different to it then? Because
I've basically written up, put all the sessions in. It's not finished yet, but I'm writing all of them up basically.
So I can only see up to the 7th of November. No, 28. I can only see 2019 on this page length.
Yeah. I'm slowly doing them. At
Oh,
the
okay,
moment.
cool. Sorry, I thought you.
They're the ones that are being done, basically.
Yeah, cool. No worries.
At least most of them. Okay, so you are in the observatory.
So what's in front of us then? I've got a dude with a name, so he must be important.
Okay. You don't know the name, then just hide that from you.
Okay, for a moment became a divination wizard, and then
Um,
realised
okay.
it was and it disappeared.
So the observatory, let me remind you what it is. This chamber is clearly a workplace for a wizard. A pair of voluminous tomes on an astronomy and astrology lie open on a table. A massive telescope of brass, crystal, and polished mahogany rests on an intricate stand on the middle of the chamber. A ladder rests against one wall, and an immense crystal lens is embedded in the ceiling. And for you guys in number 10, if you remember, the skeletal forearms of the black dragon which mounted to the altar came alive, basically.
Mm-hmm. I want to
Remember what, sorry?
by the way, that's what I want to do.
What did you say, Oliver?
What did you say about remember what?
In number
Got
10,
4 dragon claws and they came alive.
I don't remember dragon claws.
So it's not in the room we're in. It's with them.
Yeah.
Oh, they've come alive since we left.
Yeah.
no, just before you left. So the cultist clicked the button and then teleported out. As you know, as he clicked the button, you could have run the teleportation field and teleported you all the way.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Okay, so let's start the terminal door. Oh, I need to add these guys. 1 second. No, that's not it. 1 second.
That's why the person who made like the seaweed in my Chinese forgot to actually put salt on it, so it just tastes like sugar. Very sad.
Maybe he used sugar by accident instead of salt. I did that on my
It isn't
chips
meant to have a
once.
bit
It
of
was
sugar on it.
awful.
It's just all sugar and nothing else.
Maybe you could add
You
some
know,
salt.
I was going to say, add salt yourself then.
I've been
It's my first day in my first job, and at lunchtime in the canteen, I mistook the sugar pourer for salt and just put a mountain of sugar on my chips. And all the old people that worked in Tesco's looked at me like I was an idiot. I was.
I'm wrong.
It's an easy mistake to make.
I was wrong about them, sorry. Let me take it away. So yeah, they're not there. I was wrong. Wrong floor. Okay, so turn order starting with Rhillik.
So what's actually happened in this room? We've arrived and
Basically the guy goes, help! That's it.
oh, you've taken away the bad guys.
Yeah, they weren't there. Sorry.
Oh,
So what guy's saying help? Sorry, where's the help coming from?
the guy that teleported us.
Yeah.
I'm gonna murder him.
Okay.
Help! I shoot him with an arrow.
He's saying help, presumably to not us. He wants other people to help him,
He
right?
just shouts out
right.
help as soon as he appears.
Okay. Well, yeah, I'm gonna murder him.
Okay.
I mean, heroically kill, not murder. That's fine.
It's not murder if you're heroes.
Yeah, he's evil, right? So that means this is fine. Murder is fine. Extrajudicial killing, that's great. Yep.
Initiated death penalty.
Does 18 hit him?
18 does hit.
Then he takes 10 damage.
He is dead.
Well, that was easy. Alright then, I guess since we know there are dragon hands or whatever, we should teleport back to the other room, right?
Do we know the code to the other room?
What did we push to get to the other room? We pushed the fire room, I remember that, and then
The
what did we push to
cultist
get?
pushed the button,
Yeah,
so we're not
you don't
100%
actually
sure.
know. You don't know.
No, the cultist didn't push the button to get from 11 where we were to 10.
Yeah,
The
they
cultist
Yes,
pushed
they
did.
did. Yes,
Oh,
they
did they?
Yes.
Did any
All of us on the
spot what
teleporter?
button it was?
Yep. You
What
did it.
are the pictures on the teleporter?
You're gonna have to. You've used your action, I'm afraid, so you don't have time to look at that.
Can I use my bonus action to study the symbols for next turn?
No.
Okay, then I
You
will
can move
sit
if you
here
want.
like a lame pigeon.
Okay. Okay. Next up is. Mine.
I do have images of really just dramatically flopping back.
A. Sorry. A cultist runs into the room and casts command on at third level.
You sure?
So can you all?
Are you sure he cast command?
Yep.
Because I'm going to counterspell it.
Okay. What level is that at?
Third.
Okay. Remember that you only get one level 3 spell.
Yeah, that's fine. I've already got all my stuff already fucked. It's fine. I have no 4th levels. I only have 1 5th.
No, you don't have any. Remember, because
No, I used my arcane recovery. Remember?
Okay.
That's why I got my 5th back.
Are you sure you want to use counter spell?
Yeah, I don't want to be commanded. Fuck that.
Okay. Done.
Fuck off.
Okay. It is now Rhillik's turn.
But
So
no,
these skeletal hands of the dragon have come alive and started moving.
excellent. I am going to risk an opportunity attack. And do they look like they're fixed to the altar?
It seems so.
I am going to hit this guy here
Okay.
twice with my axe
Okay.
and just see how. $19 to hit and 19 damage.
Yeah, they both hit. Oh yeah, that hits you.
That hits, yep. So 19 damage with my first hit, and
It's this one you're going for, right?
yeah, I'm going for that one. Why not? Oh, natural 20.
Oh,
Woo!
nice. How much damage is that?
19 plus.
Yeah,
20
that's more than enough.
20.
You obliterate it. You use your What you do realise is it's not necrotic. It's not necrotic magic.
Ah,
It is because your smite would have had more effect on it if it was necrotic.
oh,
It is
okay.
a
I'm not smiting it at all because I have no smite.
and with your ability to detect magic, you get a more of a transmutation school on it rather than
Yeah.
that. So that one's dead. And do you want to do anything else?
I'm stepping that way. I'm going to risk the opportunity attack to be out of the way.
Okay. That's +4 to hit. So we just roll. $20 to hit.
Oh, damn it, I think that just hit. Yeah, that's my armor class.
Yeah, so that is 10 damage.
Okay.
Okay. Next up.
That leaves me 14 hit points. I'm doing well.
Mage runs in and says, "Die." Scum. I was going to think of what he's going to say. Die, you rebel scum.
You
An
rebel
old favourite.
scum.
There's nothing wrong with that.
That's
Um,
perfectly acceptable. He's not a bard. He doesn't have to vicious mockery anyone.
Exactly.
oh, why not? He's just going to do good old Cone of Cold.
I should have
Oh,
maybe done
Oh dear.
counter spell on that instead. Oh well, here we are.
Yeah. Unfortunately, you did not know. So, can you make a Constitution saving throw, please, all three of you?
I'm suddenly feeling glad to be in the room with the hands.
18.
$15.
Okay. The DC is 14. So you're all safe. So you all take half damage, and Rhillik takes quarter damage.
What's damage?
So-
34. Fucking hell.
So yeah.
So what is that? 17. Isn't it?
Mm-hmm. And Rhillik takes 8, I think it is. No, 9, sorry. Is that right? Yeah. Okay. Next up, it is Breezer.
Okay. Well, I'm going to be really imaginative. And yeah, let's give this a go. I'm going to use one of my new cantrips.
Okay.
I'm going to just need to check if that range works.
I'm offended that you're not using Eldritch Blast.
Actually, I'm going to use Eldritch Blast because that spell doesn't work for that range. I was going to use Lightning Law and then realised, he's outside of my range.
Good old Eldritch Blast. 24 hits.
Which one are you attacking, sorry?
And 21 hits.
The guy in the doorway. Double check.
So how much damage is that? 20.
Hang on.
Nice.
One more, sorry, I think.
Oh, one more. Nice.
You have 3 Eldritch Blasts.
Yeah, level 11 I got 3.
Fucking hell.
Mate, that's awesome. You could be out damaging Rhillik in a bit.
That was not what I intended to do.
Yeah, 3 beams at level 11. Mental.
10 does not hit, I'm afraid.
No, ignore the last one.
Natural 1.
Thank God! I blow up. Quickly, move the telescope. I'll fire through it. It'll do more damage, right?
Okay, Raxai, it's your turn.
Right, so I'm nowhere near the scaly claws, so sorry, hang on. Can I use my action to? Actually, yeah, it's quite far from the teleport, isn't it? So I'm gonna have to do. How far is that? If I sort of dash, I can go around without sort of touching any of the skeleton claws. So I'm gonna main action dash. And that
Okay, what are you gonna do?
let me get sort of down by the teleport circle.
Well,
Do I have time to investigate anything, or
so what's your movement?
30? I think.
You will be able to dash past them.
No,
Only isn't it? So
I
if you
dashed
dash,
60,
so yeah.
so I'm sort
Yeah,
of on
you-
the circle.
Okay,
Do I
so you've
have time to have a bit of a quick look, or is that it? Because I dashed.
you dashed, yeah. Unless you've got the thing you can dash as a bonus action. No, not really.
Okay. I will healing words on Vanoki
Thank
as
you.
a bonus action. How hurt are you? Are you alright? Are you
I have
trashed?
14 out of 100.
Yeah. Okay. I'll do you a level 3.
Oh,
Yeah, it's like, yeah, I'm hurt.
Right. You get 15 hit points.
Thank you.
You are welcome, and that be the end of my turn.
okay.
And now
Because
9 out of 100. That's much better.
Joe, do you want to take your turn now?
Me?
Yeah.
Oh, hello.
Oh. Hello.
I killed a hand.
So just to remind you, these hands have been animated and they're dragon claws basically coming out of the altar. They were holding up the altar and now they're coming out and attacking.
They're
Okay, so
also
I'm just...
stuck to the altar, so they probably can't follow you.
One's already been destroyed by Vinoki, but the other 3 is still up. What would you like to do?
sorry, it's 5 seconds remaining on the you will join the game shortly.
Okay.
I imagine I'm going to walk up to something and hit it, but it's the what's the closest thing for me to walk up to and hit?
You're already right next to one, Joe.
In
No
that case,
walking
I
required.
reckon I'll probably hit that.
I killed one of them and then walked out the way.
Which one are we again? 10. Yeah, alright, I'll skirt around it a bit, stay within 5 feet.
Okay.
And I think my sword's probably still on fire from the last time, because we in the middle of a fight, weren't we?
Yeah.
In that case, I'm going to whack it.
Go for it.
Sound like you?
Also, Joe, I think it hit Finoki, so you can use your Cavalier bonus action attack on it as well.
I can't do that unless I've marked it. So,
Yeah, true.
so I'm assuming does 23 hit?
That definitely hits.
15 damage.
Okay.
Wow, there we go. That's a proper crit.
Crit as well.
38 damage, I think.
That's really funny. You both critted on the second attack. It is destroyed.
Oh, nice.
If I'd known that would happen, I wouldn't have moved.
I'll take all that damage. That's hilarious.
I was just prepared for Joe to not arrive yet.
Oh, right, it's just you. It's just us two, is it?
And me. I've
yeah.
dashed to the control panel to have a bit of a look.
What's this in the corner? Is this a slime of some sort?
What?
Sort of below me and on the right of Raxar.
Oh, that should be there. 1 second.
Okay.
That is a gelatinous cube, but don't worry, it's
Yeah,
not.
I thought it was.
It's
Oh, yeah,
not
okay, I'll end my turn there then.
Okay. Next up is a. Oh, he's dead. Is a cultist. He runs behind the guy and taps him on the shoulder and casts Sanctuary on him. Okay, next up is the. Yep. And now it is Che. It's your turn.
Do the sanctuary spell.
What does Sanctuary do again? Do we know?
You have to make a wisdom check before you can attack somebody.
Right.
Don't do that until they attack someone, though, so you know.
So, how much do we care? How much do we just want to annihilate these people? Does he look like a boss, that guy? Like, does he look like someone in charge? Or...
Yeah, he looks like somebody in charge. He looks like one of the mages, and they seem to be not in charge necessarily, but they seem to be higher up in the pecking order.
He looks like someone that I would have repented if I was still cursed in armor.
You mean blessed? Blessed in armor.
Yes, blessed.
All right, I'm going to attack that guy, the main guy. So I need to do a wisdom saving throw. Do I first?
Yep. I think it's a wisdom saving throw. It might be wisdom check actually. Let me just check.
Wisdom saving throw.
So
Okay.
Wisdom is involved.
Okay.
Right. Come on. Fuck. So what does that mean? I have to attack someone else?
Yes. There is another guy there.
Yeah.
Attack the guy who's holding the sanctuary spell?
I think
It's concentration.
Yeah, go on, and I'll just I'll toll the dead. He hasn't taken any damage, has he? That guy.
Nope.
The other guy. Yeah, I'll just toll the dead him.
Okay.
He needs to make a wisdom. He needs to make a wisdom saving throw. 16.
Yeah, okay. 5.
Cool. Bat, bat, bat. 17.
17. Okay. Anything else you want to do?
Is there anything I can hide behind?
Reason.
What's the range on when he kind of coded? What's the range on it? Did I notice?
Very large.
Okay, so if I moved
like
like
a
over
whole
here, for example, I wouldn't be out of it.
Probably not, no.
Okay, I'll just stay here then. Yeah.
If you all were at separate parts of the room, possibly, but
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'll stay here. It's cool.
okay. Okay. Rhillik, this is your turn. I can't hear you.
How tall is this room?
10 feet.
Ugh, lame. Can I see him from here over the telescope?
Yes.
Then I'm going to declare him my Slayer's prey,
Okay.
and I'm going to shoot him. I'll take the.
Rhillik, you do notice he has a hourglass hanging from his belt.
Hourglass.
Mm-hmm.
What do I think is significant about that?
Do you remember from last session?
An
There
hourglass?
was a symbol with an hourglass on it, wasn't there? One of the buttons.
Remember the guy held it up when he waved at you when you first entered the maze?
Oh, yeah, the guy on the tower.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, is he the guy we're trying to rescue?
Is this the person that was on the tower?
You don't know because you couldn't see him.
There
Okay,
was a
I
dead
spy the
man.
hourglass, and instead of shooting him, I say, "Why did you ask for us to come here if you're going to kill us?"
Okay. A wide smile
Obviously.
goes on his face. Okay.
Okay, then I'll shoot him.
Okay. And he does say in reply, "I'm not the traitor, but we'll find him soon."
Oh, well. Then I definitely shoot him.
Okay, go for
I
it.
shoot him with vigor.
Oh, you've already done
I
one
shoot
attack.
all of the punch.
Yeah,
You've done
16.
16 for the first one. Does that hit? That hits, yep.
And I already rolled it by mistake. 'cause I
Oh, no, he
clicked
won't.
it.
No, he won't. He just shields that gives him +5 to his AC, so no, it doesn't hit.
What? Okay, well, 27 to hit.
That does hit, yes.
Okay, in that case, he takes also a d6 damage. 11 damage.
Okay,
He's a wizard, so he's probably nearly dead.
okay.
He's not a normal wizard. He's a NPC wizard.
We can dream.
Okay, this guy goes in front of the other guy, and he's gonna cast Healing Word on him. No, Healing Touch, whatever it's called. Cure Wounds, that's the one. Bloody hell. That's what you get when you attack clerics. This is 1d8. Okay, oh, 8, nice. Why do you guys never roll things like that? So,
That'd be nice if we rolled things like that, wouldn't it?
I don't remember
Okay.
if I did or if that was a dream.
Vinoki, it is your turn.
Ooh, me! Hello. Okay, I'm I'm going to. For that, did it look like the hands were moving or being aggressive in any way? Like
Sorry?
the ones on the side of the altar.
Yeah, they're all moving. All the ones except for the ones you destroyed. You basically cut off their forelimbs, back limbs. I don't know what you call them.
But it doesn't look
Cool.
like these ones here are like actively able to move towards us, or
No, they're attached to the altar. They were holding it up, and now they're just moving.
Awesome. I'm going to head this way then and start looking at the wall along with Raxar and see if we can work out what button to press.
So it's in the Discord, the buttons. So you can use your action to investigate. So
Did we get
chair, the hourglass, the upside down L, star, right triangle, rectangle, square, and 2 chairs.
any indication which one the others press?
Nope. You do know that in the room that you're at, number 10, the image on the back of the wall at the teleportation circle is a. Too many screens. Is a rectangle. So you know, you went to the flame place,
Yeah.
and the place that you were at before had a chair on it. In number
flame.
8, and this
Yeah.
place has a square. You might want to write this down.
So wait a minute, we've been to the flame one.
That was the lounge in number 11.
We've been to the chair.
This is the flame. This is the chair. And this one you're at is the.
That makes me think of a flame.
Sorry, yeah, it's a shit flame.
It's green, I think, is the actual problem with it. I mean,
I'm not an artist.
there we go. That's more recognisable as a flame there. It was the lack of colour.
And this is just a rectangle. Okay.
That's a rectangle, so that leaves us.
Did we
And none of
try
us saw.
hourglass, I think.
Sorry?
And none of
Maybe we
us
should
saw
try
which one he
hourglass.
pressed.
Sorry.
One at a time. Andrew first.
I vote hourglass if we're going to start smashing buttons.
We better wait till Theo gets here before we do anything else,
Yeah,
because
true.
that could be awkward.
Well, surely we have absolutely no idea which one it is. We just need to hit random ones until
That's
we
going
get
to be
there.
the problem. We're going to have to pick
Is-
randomly.
Is there any sort of like perception check to see if we did see what button the acolyte pushed?
Not even like necessarily busting, just like which part of the wall they.
Yeah, which half
Nope.
of the panel?
Not at all,
Okay.
I'm
I
afraid.
think we
You're
should
too
just go
busy
from-
fighting.
Just go from left to right or something.
Remember, there was a demon
If you
attacking
push
at
one,
the time.
you'll disappear.
Well, we're going to have to guess.
Oh, anyway, that's your
Work
turn,
on
kind
it.
of looking at it, looking at the wall, and kind of talking with Raxar for a little bit,
Yeah.
okay? So now it's Theo's turn. What are you going to do, Theo?
I would run over.
Mm-hmm.
Can I actually get there?
Yeah.
Yeah, easily. And I'm going to close my eyes and hit a random one.
Okay, a random one,
Yeah.
okay.
Well, we have no
well,
idea,
it's not
so
completely random because we do know some that it isn't.
We've crossed off
how
3.
would we know some that it
You
isn't?
pushed one of them.
We've been to some
Yeah.
of them, so we'd assume that.
Can you-
We don't know where. Surely,
Yeah.
I mean, I think we're just trying to get to where the shades went,
Okay,
aren't we?
can you roll a d10 for me, please?
Sure. Well, we have no idea that they haven't just gone to the
Okay,
one of the places we've already
so
been.
you use your action to press a random button, and the button you randomly press is the chair. Actually, you don't even see what button you press.
Okay.
You just press a button, and you appear here.
That is a good point. I closed my eyes, didn't I?
I
Maybe not the greatest idea.
think you two did see him press the chair, though.
Like,
Okay.
no, we've been there. Okay.
Yeah, but we don't know where they are.
You still have the rest of your movement and your bonus action if you want to use it.
Can I use my bonus action to press another button?
I'm going to allow that because it is pressing a button.
I'll press one of the other buttons that isn't a chair. Shall I roll a
Okay.
d9?
No, if you're not, there's 3 chairs.
Oh, okay.
So
Wait, what?
there's 3 chair buttons, 2 together and 1 on its own. You press the 1 on its own. So do you want to avoid all the chair buttons or just the one you pressed?
What are the other ones again? So if we got it written down
Yeah, it's in
It's in
Discord.
Discord's room 1.
in room 1. Oh yeah. I'll go for the hourglass then because it's the next one.
You press it and nothing happens. And if you remember last week,
I don't.
you needed the key for the hourglass. You presumed
Okay.
anyway.
Huh.
Okay. That's what you think the hourglass was for, that he had dangled when you first entered the maze. Okay.
Alright.
It comes back to you as you press the button. Okay. Now to the mage. The mage is going to, with a bonus action, drink a potion. Okay. And they are going to cast. Ice Storm.
Is this the mage in our room? Sorry.
Mm-hmm.
Can I interrupt his spellcast, please?
Go for it.
Okay.
What do you do?
I use the feature that I often forget about, where I literally magically stop him from casting his spell
How?
with a feat.
Yeah, but what does the feat say?
I'm trying to find it.
Mage Slayer?
It is called something like that. Mage Deeply Annoyer. Magic uses Nemesis. When you see a creature casting a spell or teleporting within 60 foot of you, you can use your reaction to force a Wisdom saving throw DC 16, or its spell or teleport fails and is wasted.
Hey, nerd! Don't cast your spell, nerd!
Oh, you're gonna cast an ice storm? What a shit spell!
What's the DC?
Wisdom 16.
Oh, 16. That's just.
You saved?
Yeah, I'm
You
pleased to
suck.
say. Just saved. Okay, so the radius. 20-foot radius, 40-foot high cylinder with plenty of range. So we do.
Oliver, what's that feat called again? Is it homebrew?
Nope. Magic uses Nemesis. I get it because I'm a Monster Slayer. Ranger.
Are you?
I am. That's why I've got Slayer's Prey and stuff like that.
Okay,
I thought you
so
were
you all
a
get damage.
Planewalker. Never mind.
Can you all make a dexterity saving throw, please?
I've got defenses cold. Does that give me advantage here?
What's that, sorry?
I have resistance to cold.
Oh, the last thing you should have only taken half damage then.
Oh, okay. Well, I did
So the
anyway
one
because I
before?
saved, but
You'd have taken quarter then.
Yeah, so heal yourself by 6 hit points.
okay, cool.
But you don't get advantage, but you do take half damage. If you,
Okay, cool.
What's the save from this one then?
let me just roll.
I get to add d6 to mine because it's my Slayer's Prey.
Okay.
Wow, that was so worth it. Oof, that's a bad ice storm roll.
Oops, shit. Sorry, I rolled twice. So it's 6 for the bludgeoning damage and 11 for the cold damage. If you saved and it's 14, So if you save, you take half damage, and if you've got resistance, you take quarter damage.
17 total, was it? You said?
6.
6 plus
17
11.
total.
Yeah, cool. So 9 damage.
Well, no, because if you've got cold resistance, you take half of the cold damage. So 6 bludgeoning, 11 cold.
What's the save?
Dexterity.
I'm not
Yeah, what
resistant
number?
though, so I just literally take half of total, right?
Yeah.
If you, unless you. Oh yeah, you have to save. What do we have to pass?
DC 14.
Okay.
You passed. Everyone
Yeah.
passed, right?
Yep.
So I take half and half. So I take 3 ice damage and then 3 bludgeoning damage.
No, you take 2 ice. No, 3 bludgeoning damage,
Yeah.
and half of 11 is 6, and half of that is 3.
Yeah. Like I said.
6 damage total for both of you and Breezer. Okay.
Awesome.
Ah,
Lucky that
anyway.
my goddess suddenly gave me this ability.
He looks very pissed off that you guys just didn't take any damage from that. But the area is now difficult terrain. So let me draw this shape. Okay, so that's all difficult terrain now, okay?
Doesn't matter to me.
Why not?
Landstride.
Yeah, cool. Okay, and he's gonna go around the corner here. Okay, next up is
Scuttle.
Breezer.
Well, if you didn't like that, he might not like this.
Zoidberg.
What are you gonna do?
I'm going to use one of my new spells.
Okay.
Synaptic
You can't
static.
see him, by the way. He's out of visual range.
Well, then I'll do it on his friend.
Okay.
Isn't that area of effect? You can just like put it by the doorway.
If you put it outside the door, but the door is closed at the moment.
But it is 20 feet, so if he's just on the other side of that door where he was, he still takes damage.
I think it's
hang
blocked
on.
by the door.
It's a sphere. I don't know how that
It's
works.
psychic. To be fair, it's psychic damage, so yeah, I'll allow that. By far, yeah.
Hang on. I will just post it all in because it's all very. Because you've got to make saves.
Okay, so it's intelligence saving throw.
Yep.
Synaptic Static would make a pretty good electronica DJ name.
Yep.
That's
Okay,
a
so-
very good idea. Should we start a band?
So the
Mind you, you'd be the SS then, wouldn't you? Sorry, ignore me.
Problematic advertising.
the mage saves.
You can see the whole disaster actually. Oh, we've got static on the name, so let's make our symbol a lightning bolt.
Anyway, the mage saves. One of the cultists saves. One of them doesn't. Okay.
Okay.
So how much damage is that?
So target takes 8
Well, he dies anyway,
psychic
so-
damage.
He dies.
Um,
Oh,
After failed save, but it doesn't matter. Target's thoughts are for 1 minute, and during that time it takes an additional. But they saved, didn't they?
he died
Oh.
anyway. Did he take half damage on a success?
They take half damage on success.
Yeah, so he dies. So he instantly falls to the ground, grabbing his temples, going. Ah!
If the other guy has got any continuous spells, however, he needs to make a con saving throw.
Okay. He does. Is mage armor a concentration spell?
Yeah, it is, yeah.
Yep.
Okay, so what does he need to make? Constitution.
Yeah, con save.
So half of that. What was the half of 27 is what?
I mean, the spell save DC's got to beat a 16, so it's
No,
Probably.
Half of
Mage
27
armor
is
is,
28, and
concentration.
then 19, right? No, that's not right.
no.
Maths.
Only there was some sort of computer machine that could help us.
14.
So 14 years. 14. They both take 14 damage. One
Such
second.
simple maths.
I know.
couldn't
I
even
hate
fucking
mental
do it.
maths.
I love it.
And then half of that, so yeah, he saves. So he doesn't lose the concentration of spell. But you don't know that.
Mage
now-
armor's not a concentration.
Oh, is it not?
No.
Okay. Raxar, it's your turn now. Unless you want to move at all, Breezer.
Not for the minute. I'm going to stay here for the minute.
Okay, Raxar, it's your turn.
My eyes are attracted to the most interesting looking button on the panel, which is the star. And I
Okay.
hit the star button.
Okay. Yeah, 1 second. Okay. You teleport into the pits of hell. No, I'm joking.
Damn.
That does sound about right, to be completely honest for us.
You are all knocked prone as you hit into your friends and over bodies and everything, so you're all prone now, okay?
Don't worry, guys. We're here to help.
We're here, we made it!
Okay, and so you can use your movement, half your movement, to get up if you want, Raxar.
I shall, and I'm going to quickly appraise the room and see that the ice baddie magic was coming from that side of the room and run 15 feet over there.
Make an intelligence check to make that assumption.
Fair enough. Right, let's get this. Intelligence. How do I make it to be? That's not the. Oh, hang on. First one was an 18.
Yeah, you're fine. Yes, that is correct.
I'm gonna move myself. 1, 2, 3. Okay.
Any
I think
bonus
that's probably
action?
me then. Ooh, I do. Who's looking to? Actually, Finoki, you're still pretty wrecked, aren't you? Do you want another healing word?
I will not say no to it. I am 29 out of 100.
Yeah, you're still low. I'll do you a level 2 then, and I'm gonna
Feel
roll
free.
that now.
Like I said, I'm not going to say no to it right now, because, yeah. Thank
There you go. You're welcome.
I feel a bit better
End of
now.
turn.
Okay, next up, the two things that you cannot see take their turns. Now it's Che's turn.
Can I hold my action until one of these guys goes through the door, or someone comes through? Like, if anyone goes through the door.
Sure.
Cool. I just need a wee, so I'll be back in a
You
minute.
do mean the enemies, right?
Well, I kind of mean that if they all rush towards the door, I'll go with them. If something rushes through the door, I'll attack
You
it.
can't do that, I'm afraid. You can only hold.
Okay,
movement.
if something comes through the door, I'll tolerate it. Like
Okay.
an enemy comes through the door, I'll tolerate it. Alright, I'm just gonna go to the toilet. I'll
Okay.
be back, right?
Oliver,
Yes.
it's your turn.
Oh, sorry, I was just grabbing some water.
So I just loved that there was like this shout and then this really calm voice coming back over.
I don't think he realised I could still hear him on this.
You can't always hear me on the stairs.
No.
If only we could get our wireless headphones to work all around the house.
I'm sure there's some system that we could devise that does that.
Oh, I finally got my Wi-Fi sorted.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah, good.
It's taken me months, but I finally got it so that my computer doesn't have a heart attack every 10 seconds on the line.
What was the problem?
I bought myself a booster a while ago,
Hmm.
but it was like this cheap £20 Asda thing
Hmm.
that didn't really do its job. So I picked up this new one that like sends Wi-Fi signals along like the power
Power
lines.
lines, yeah. Very good.
Yeah,
Yeah,
those are really good.
and that
I really need that. Can you let me know which one it was so I can like buy the same
Yeah.
one?
Great,
Otherwise, I
that
might
microphone
buy
really
shit
good.
ones one after the other for a while.
hang on. I'll just
We moved
Fine.
our Wi-Fi to a different room in the house, and now it's shit almost everywhere in the house. So yeah,
Just move it back.
BT. Oh no, we moved from Virgin to BT, and they had to have it in that middle room.
Well,
'cause
there's your
of
problem. You went with
cables
BT.
or something. Yeah,
I really don't like BT.
but they were so cheap.
Exactly. You get what you pay for. Anyway. It's
Also,
never
it's
turn.
Barry. I think there's a limit to how good your internet's going to be anyway.
Yeah,
Yeah.
fair enough.
I still need to visit Barry. I've been told that it's a bit of a time capsule of a place.
It's not too bad. Trying to think.
Oliver, it's your turn.
Yeah, there's only been like 2 murders since I moved here. I think we're okay.
Pretty good.
That's
I think they were both outside. They were outside different Icelands as well. So don't go to Iceland.
Don't worry, we don't.
So who goes to
Wow.
Iceland?
Spotting some supermarket snobbery from my partner there. So, would it be really bad if I just like walked up to that door? Like,
As you're going past, you notice something very. Your bird brain sees something very shiny and nice on the
That's the one that I've got.
on the thing next
excuse
to you.
me, my expert perception skills. you
Yes, your expert
racist.
perception skills / bird brain
Wow.
sees a very ornate vase that attracts your attention on
Oh,
the shelves next to you.
what in particular attracts me to it?
Thanks, Alan.
It's
Something just does.
That's alright. That's the one that I got.
It's about like a flower vase size.
It's just pretty.
It looks maybe magical. You
Oh
think
my
maybe
god,
magical?
it's shiny. You're actually a magpie, aren't you?
it just really it draws you to it.
Like, as in,
Not magically, no. Just you.
it wants me to look at it, or it wants me to touch it.
It wants you to pick it up.
Oh,
Like I said, you're a magpie.
yeah, go on then. I'll pick it up. Why not?
Okay. Has a stopper on it.
Shit.
Does it look like it contains wine?
It may do.
Ooh, definitely.
Remove the stopper.
Well,
You're
we're
talking
kind of
about
mid-battle. I'm gonna, you know.
Fucking alcoholic in the middle of a fight. Let's get pissed.
I'll just stick it in my satchel for a moment,
Okay, that's fine.
and I will continue up to the door. Unless that cost my action, did it?
No.
The door's closed?
Yeah.
Can I blast the door open with wind wall?
No.
Can I blast it open with...
It looks extremely sturdy. Like everything in this house is extremely sturdy
Okay,
and meant to last with magic.
well... I'm going to cast Ensnaring Strike.
Oh, yeah, did you ever cast that before?
I have, I've used it many times. If anything, it's the only spell I ever cast.
I
Why
don't
did
know.
that roll?
Wind wall
What was
quite
that?
common.
Why did it just roll like 12d6? What the fuck was that? Anyway, I'm going to hold the action. So I've got Ensnaring Strike, and I'll do an attack on an enemy that comes out of that door.
I thought in Snaring Strike you shoot it beforehand.
No, you cast it, and it imbues the next attack you make.
What does the attack do?
An extra 1d6 damage,
Okay.
and it they have to succeed on a strength saving throw. Strength saving throw against my spell save DC. Otherwise, they're restrained.
Okay, Amy, it's your turn.
Yay! I am going to
Remember, you're prone.
stand up.
You're kind of a bit sick with blood at the moment because you're sitting in a bloody corpse.
There aren't isn't anything left to kill in this room, is there? From what I can see.
Nope.
You could hit one of the bodies to be sure.
Yeah, I'm not really sure what to do with myself if everything's dead. I'll step away from the teleport circle, 15 feet,
Okay.
and just stand here by the telescope, looking a bit confused with myself. Like, what do I do? There's nothing to hit. What?
Theo, it's your turn. You could always take a potion, you know.
Hmm?
You could always drink a potion.
Ooh, I could, couldn't I? That just sounds dangerous, though.
You don't know that.
I don't know that.
Joe, it's your turn. And if you want to drink a potion, just do it. Well, Josie's turn.
I think I'm just gonna have a look around then.
Okay, there is still people on the other side of the door. You do know this.
Oh, sorry. Okay.
Oh, wait, is there?
You are
Right, one
prone
sec.
now, so you do only have half your movement.
Right. So yeah, I'll get up. So I've only got 15 feet left.
Oh, by the way, Amy, you could move there because it's difficult terrain, so you could only move to here.
Oh, sorry. I just wanted to stop myself being immediately taken.
Okay. I think I can just about make it next to Binoki. Yeah, I'm gonna get here. And
You
stop,
could have,
I think.
as you're getting up, you kind of slip on the ice, and you're like, whoop, whoop. It's
Is it this
pretty
green? It's this
embarrassing.
green circle, right? That's the
yeah.
Okay.
It's thawing out now. It's heading towards being thawed out, but
I think possibly
You're
I
still
do have
slipping in
5
it.
more feet then, because I would have used 10 feet to get there.
okay.
And then I suppose I will. I'll hold an action to smack something if it suddenly appears next to me. That doesn't seem very likely.
Okie dokie. So, as clockwork, the mage jumps out of the door. Rhillik, please.
Move, bucko.
And who else held their action?
Rexar did.
Shaded.
Oh, Shaded, sorry.
Che, you go first because you held your action first. Jordan?
I think I'm muted, sorry.
That's okay.
16 wisdom saving throw, told the dead that mother trucker.
Uh, six.
Nice. Is he missing health?
Yes.
Boom!
Oh no, sorry, no, he isn't. No,
Ah. I'm gonna have to re-roll it then, because
sorry. I'll just take the first two.
no, because it's if he's missing health, it's D12. If he's not, it's D8.
Oh, sorry, no, he is missing health. He lost it when
He is.
with
Okay,
the
cool.
yeah, he is.
So yeah, 21 damage.
Nice.
Blap blap blap.
He is not happy about that. Next up, it is Rackstar. You don't have any range, do you? Well, I suppose you would have held a melee attack,
I
right?
kind of used my action to hit the button though, didn't I?
Oh yeah. Okay. So Rhillik.
I just make an attack against him and it'll activate spell if I hit.
Okay. $32 definitely hits. 13 piercing. He looks really injured.
So he takes
Oh,
an additional 1d6.
Didn't you hunt his mark
how,
as well?
how do you want to kill him?
Ah.
Oh, I suppose the arrow strikes, finds whip out where the arrow hit, and I don't know, find him, and he falls over dead.
Not gonna hentai him? Alright, fair enough.
Yeah.
And some hentai shit happens. Okay.
Yes!
And there's the quote for the night, and then hentai shit happens.
Oh,
Okay.
I should have. Remind me whenever I attack someone to shout, "Do you agree to me raising you afterwards?" And if any of them are like, "What? Yeah," I'm like, "Sick." That's what I need to do.
It's
Everyone,
basically
like,
the same as Breezer's, a sacrifice, but do you agree for me raising you?
At least
Okay.
you're giving them a choice.
Bet you won't let me raise you when you die. How can I word it
Okay.
so complicatedly that they?
Breezer,
I
it's your
just
turn.
blurt out, like, if you want to be raised, is obviously what?
Hang
Just
on.
blurt it out.
Sorry, who's left alive at this point, Vic?
Well, the door's swinging open, and I guess the guy's in the middle of the doorway, dead. So you don't know.
Right. Well, I'm going to take cover then. Behind the giant telescope.
Okay. It didn't really block anything last time with the current cold, so...
No, but if it's an arrow, it'll hopefully stand in the way of the arrow.
Okay.
The live in hope.
Raxar,
I live
your
in
turn.
hope.
Live in hope.
It's your turn, Raxar.
Alright, muted. So 1, 2. Can I
If
see
you're walking over
anything
corpses, it's difficult terrain, and
so-
you can't see anything on the balcony really at the moment.
Okay. 3, 4, 5, 6. Can I see anything now?
Yes. The other two are dead.
I shout, "They're all dead! Well done, me!" And I kind of reckon that's probably my turn. I can't think of anything much else I'd do. So there's no stairs or nothing. That's just the balcony at the top of the tower.
Mm-hmm.
Can I inspect the wizard with the hourglass belt?
Yep, he's a wizard with an hourglass on his belt.
Does anybody remember what the wizard said to us when we were on the entrance of the maze when he had a battle? Didn't he say we needed to go to the dungeon underneath or something?
He said... Give me a second. It comes back to you.
Excuse me.
As clear as it when it was said the original time. As you prepare to step on the garden path, you notice a movement higher up on the tower. A human male dressed in black robe stands on the balcony, waving something over his head. It's hard to make out the details from this distance, but it might be a blue mask. Heroes, the figure screams. I saw you in the village. I've taken the mask, but they'll realize it's missing within minutes. Look for me beneath the tower, for it is the only place I have a chance to hide. This is the key that will let you teleport to the dungeon. As he speaks, the figure holds aloft a second item. Some sort of white glimmering hourglass. I will leave it behind after I use it, but others may find it before you do.
Okay, I grab the hourglass off his belt.
Okay.
Fab. Are we still doing turn order, or should we all just teleport to the hourglass room?
We teleport to the hourglass.
Yes,
Really,
please.
you now have your chance to examine the item. Check it for wine if you want.
Can I look if there's any? You said there were books around here, right?
Yeah, lots of books.
Can I see if there's anything that resembles a spell?
There are no spells, but this place is very useful for observations of the starry sky, so
Okay.
astronomy and...
I'm gonna get my
astrology.
portable hole out and just throw anything in it.
Okay. Good.
Any book, I'm just gonna and then just close it up and take them away.
Rhillik,
So it
you
reminds me of
inspect your...
Sorcerer. My brother
Sorry,
played one that
you
just literally just emptied an entire library into a bag of holding.
Do you inspect your vase now, Oliver?
Well, earlier we emptied a bag of holding into a library, so
That was quite a while ago, that was.
Yeah.
So is Rhillik going to open the vase?
Yes, I will unbung it and take a look in. Sniff. Give it a
Well,
sniff.
as soon as you unbung it, before taking a sniff,
Debungify.
that's something else completely.
Fucking hell.
Well, same to you.
Second.
Coffee. Andrew, mute your mic, man. Come on. You're blowing your nose.
Sorry, am I not muted? Oh my god, I'm so sorry.
Oliver,
The mute symbol is on my headset, so I don't know what happened there.
Oh,
sorry.
strange. It's got a nose blowing filter.
Are we all getting
Okay,
on the teleport then?
Oliver?
Doing a...
So, can you roll a d100 for me, please?
Me?
Yep.
Oh, I hope it's more experience. We all know I need that.
The rest of the party level up to your level.
That's fine as well.
What level are you at the moment?
Oh no. Oh, that's not a D100, thank God. What? Oh, 87.
Sorry?
87.
Unlimited
Okay, 1
wishes.
second.
I already got that.
Unlimited wishes.
What did you say, sorry?
87.
87. Okay.
Anything but instant death, I'm happy.
um, you remove the stopper. A thick cloud of smoke flows out of the bottle. The smoke disappears with the flash of harmless fire, and then a fruity appears in an occupied space within 30 feet of you.
What does, sorry?
And a fruity.
And a,
Yes, I'll link it on Discord now.
and a fruity. Ooh, cool.
Wish to be higher level again.
Sorry, what happened with the Afriti?
When you use your action to remove the stopper, a thick cloud of smoke flows out of the bottle. At the end, the smoke disappears with a flash of harmless fire, and the fruity appears in front of you.
Are you the proverbial genie in a bottle?
He says, he frowns at you with glaring eyes and says, "New master, what do you command?
Wow.
Oh my.
You have 1 hour."
I have to say, I was expecting a fine wine. What sort of thing can you do for me?
I can do physical labor. I can do some things. What would you like me to do?
I would like you to agree that I can raise you when you die.
Please don't
He
make that your.
He completely ignores what you say.
Yeah,
by
no,
the
I
way.
figured.
Don't we all?
Excuse me, I have a contract here, Theo. Actually, did you sign it? I don't remember now.
I did, yeah, but with limited. I hope you've got this written down that I don't want to be raised if we defeat Tiamat.
Oh yeah, the campaign will be over then,
Afterwards.
minute, so it doesn't matter.
I suppose
Woo.
my foes in this area.
If anyone wants to roll a nature check, you can know about a fruity.
Oh, I will do that because I am good at that.
I'm not.
I'm not good at that, but I saw what a roll anyway.
25. You know that they are innate
Story.
spellcasters, and they can do things such as conjure elemental, go gaseous form, invisibility, major image, plane shift, and wall of fire. They can also do enlarge, reduce, and tongues, and detect magic at will. They can fight. They're very strong. They are hot creatures, so they can melt metal and stuff like that.
I say that it can help us battle in the next room, right?
Does it want to help us?
You also know that enslaving an Infriti is a evil thing.
I'd say,
They are.
I feel like enslaving it's not a good thing to do.
This is
Oh.
called a genie
Unless
prison.
That's a prison. I don't know that at all.
You don't know that, no.
I
Only
don't
Rhillik
think it
knows
wants to
this.
do what it said.
Well-
we say.
I'm not a good character. I'm a true neutral. So, Nasty.
Would you like us to free you?
Did offer
Help us.
his life up, so
Well, you don't know anything about Nasty, so I'll just say, if you help us defeat our enemies in this, and get the dragon mask, I will free you.
He kind of rolls his eyes and said, "I've heard that one before. What would you like me to do? You have 59 minutes and 30 seconds.
Just stay with us as we explore the tower and help us defeat our
You should
foes.
just free it. It's not right to keep it trapped.
It's not trapped.
Back me
It's
up,
helping
Nico.
us. It's helping us do our glorious work, and then I shall free it from its prison forever.
He looks to Vinoki and says, "Please free me. I am trapped. I am enslaved."
He's not
Yeah,
enslaved.
back me up
He is not enslaved.
kind of
He will
shows-
simply use that line.
He shows
Honestly.
spectral manacles that are attaching him to the bottle.
I feel like we could
Flickering
get
out
our
of
worth
existence.
out of it, and then we'll free him. You know, do Aladdin to him.
You do also know that
Can enslave him as well.
Ifritis can cast wish, by the way. Some Ifritis. More powerful ones. You do also know that as well.
I think we would all feel better if he was allowed to help us of his own will.
I mean, he's clearly a demonic being. Can you not see that?
Okay, fine. Protests of my party, and I am, of course, the Great Rhillik, and I always listen to what the people want. So, if I free you, will you help us as a debt of gratitude?
Yes, I will.
How do we free you?
Liar! Use it and then throw it away. Honestly.
What help do you want?
We would like to defeat our foes in this tower, and get the dragon mask that we are using to prevent the summoning of Tiamat by evil cultists.
I care not for that, but if you free me, I will help you for 1 day.
Oh,
Better than 1 hour.
You know what? Considering that I really think he's hurt right now, I think that's a good thing. Let's do that.
And then we can have a short rest as well. This is awesome.
Give you a wish. And make a contract.
I don't think we should rest at the moment yet, by the way.
Up to you.
Only a little half an hour short
So,
rest.
is that a deal, he says, and hold out his hand to Rhillik?
I think it will be a deal. As long as you agree to grant me a wish as well.
As well. He kind of glares at you. I'll give you 1 wish and nothing more. If you free me now.
I don't think you're in much of a position to bargain.
He kind of glares at you.
I mean, it's entirely true. He has nothing to go on.
How many Aarakocra have dropped out of the sky to free you from your bonds?
I'll give you 1 hour of work and a wish.
It was 1
More
day,
than
a minute
acceptable.
ago.
What a reasonable Ifriti you are.
Is that a deal?
It is.
And holds out his hands for you to shake on it.
To clarify, you'll help us for 1 hour in this tower to defeat our foes, grant me a wish, and then our contract will be void.
Not try and kill us as well. That's quite important.
And you will go on your way, peaceably.
Indeed. And he holds out his hands to shake on it.
Okay, I shake on it.
Okay. Please destroy the bottle.
Okay, I smash it on the ground.
You should have waited till the end.
It's a magical item. You need to use a bit more.
Oh, in that case, I smash it on the ground. As it bounces, I use a reaction to shoot it with my longbow. Super cool, like I intended it all
Is there
along.
any way we can keep this bottle and set it free?
And with that, it is destroyed.
Aw.
The chains, spectral chains, are freed from their fruity.
Is
And
there?
it turns to you and say, "What is your wish?"
I shall think about it and let you know towards the end of the hour.
Okay. You
You
now
will
have enough
notify
fruity.
us when you're getting close to the end of your tract, aren't you?
He ignores you.
Bird,
What was that?
make sure that your new pet actually tells you when his bonds to us are fading.
Well, what does everybody want as a wish? Oh, somebody turn over that hourglass. That'll give us some idea.
I was gonna say maybe something to do with, saving the world would be quite a good thing.
More gold is good.
My
I know
own
that is,
palace and
Oh
army.
shit! We
to
could wish
march
for a
against-
teleport spell that teleports a dragon mask to us. That's not even that advanced a wish spell, so it's not going to backfire
Well,
or
like
anything.
the green mask that we didn't get.
Yeah. We could teleport one of the masks that we know the cultists have right into our grasp,
That
couldn't we?
that should be doable, right?
It's
Could
just
we-
a teleport spell, so it's not going to break the fabric of reality or anything. So
Could we also use that wish to build us an army so that we could march straight on the palace and then afterwards use it to save the world from an evil goddess that is controlling my people?
Well, I don't think an army's much use against Tiamat. I think preventing the summoning of Tiamat would be better than an actual army.
So like, just to metagame a little bit, we have got Rhillik. You already have a wish, right? Like I know Chain doesn't know that.
Nobody knows that,
Yeah,
but yes.
and also we have the wishes from the sword that we don't know. So like,
Yeah,
I like how we're
We
running
need to just
around.
wish all these masks to us, yeah.
but
I
feel
like how we're effectively running around with a genie at this point. We've got 3 wishes and none of us are using them.
I think maybe we should still save this guy, and we've only got an hour with this guy. So why don't we continue on and think about the wish as we go?
Could we wish to break the mask?
I'm gonna
You
plug
want-
myself into the Ethernet.
I
You don't want to break them, right? Because the dragons want them.
I don't think you can break the mask because it summons Tiamat, right? Like I can imagine that she's made them and she's a god, isn't
Yeah.
she? So I can't.
Yeah,
I can imagine.
they're bits of a god, I think.
And
yes.
I wonder
Not
if
that Rhillik
maybe,
is any of this.
and I wonder if maybe the wish might fail as well because of something
Yeah.
like it's Tiamat. We,
Yeah.
that it's protected from a wish spell or some bollocks like that. You know what I mean? Like,
Yep.
I think teleporting it to us is a safer option.
Yeah.
So
We
let's
can
find the
teleport
mask
to it.
here. Well, let's somebody keep track of the time. Let's move on, and then we'll wish for the mask if we haven't thought of anything else.
Yeah.
We'll wish for the white mask, right?
Yeah, why don't we wish for one of the masks we're not here for?
Yeah, we'll wish
Yeah.
for the white mask because we're pretty certain that the cultists have that in their hands,
Are
basically.
you doing that now?
Yeah.
No, we'll
We can't
do it
wish
later.
for all of the masks, can we?
I would say within the
Is that
bounds
going
of
to
the
get a
wish
bunch
spell.
of other masks as well?
Every mask in Faerun
get
arrives
swamped
here and we're
in-
crushed
yeah.
to death.
Swamped in carnival masks.
I think just asking specifically for the white mask, and also, like, Lucas, I know that the wish spell is the wish spell and the Ifriti is the Ifriti, but I would like to be as specific as possible about what white mask. Should we do it now?
Yeah, let's do it now.
Why don't we? Why? No time. Oh, the only thing we're going to go for one that we don't have. We're bringing it right to them. Oh, but they already have it, I suppose.
Yeah, but I think there's also the worry that something else could happen and we might lose the Afriti.
That's
Yeah.
very fair, actually.
Okay.
Can we just wish for all of our HP and spell slots back? Or is that a
Yes.
squandering of a wish?
We could do that, but that's a bit of a short-sighted wish.
Plus,
Although
that
it
would
would be
probably just
good.
put everyone to sleep for 10 hours.
So let's wish for it now, because he still promised to help us for an hour. So let's do that. Let's wish for the white dragon mask.
What's your? You need to tell me your exact wording, please.
I would like him to
Type it out.
teleport the.
Say I wish. Once you say
Type-
I wish,
I wish that the
I don't
white
like that
mask
wording.
that's used to summon Tiamat or whatever, right?
No, you got to tell me
I'm not
exactly what
happy
you're
with
going
the
to
or
say.
whatever.
Type it. Write it. Rhillik, write it down. Write it down. First.
Write it
I
down.
think
Write it
whatever is
down.
what
You gotta write it
everyone needs
down,
to use.
And then you got to say it out loud to me. Yes.
Okay.
So write it down. So you can write it down with a piece of paper. All of you are crowded
Yeah.
around.
Well, the only reason.
Yeah,
So
it's
is calling it the white dragon mask specific enough?
Can I request a lawyer?
Yeah.
Wish for a lawyer.
Wish for one more genie, and that genie needs to give me a lawyer. And then I'll use the first genie.
You got a wish. You could wish for a lawyer already, technically.
Use a wish to generate a lawyer. What a waste.
Since we're doing this, can I actually have the sword, the wish sword, and identify it, please, so I know how many wishes we got?
You can have a look at it if you want.
And also, tell you what, bring your scepter over here as well, fucking Breezer, and I'll identify
So-
that as well.
I'm gonna say I wish that the white dragon mask, which we pursued earlier in our quest, would be teleported into my hands,
Is that what you said?
and nothing else. White dragon mask and nothing else, in case somebody's wearing it.
Do you want to say the white dragon mask of Tiamat?
I've seen it, Matt. So maybe, yeah.
Well, that's why I
specify-
said which we pursued earlier in our quest, because
Yeah,
that
that's
mask,
too specific.
Might
because
be
that
worth
mask
doing.
is,
Might still be worth just to go specific.
unless the one that we pursued earlier in our quest was a fake one or something.
But that's why if you say the mask of Tiamat, it won't be the white mask that happened to be on a.
So
on a
what about
small
the white
mask.
mask of Tiamat that the cultists seek.
What's the next
That's
secret?
their
What if you
cultists,
already
yeah.
have it?
But they already
I
own it.
think I think the white dragon mask. I think you're overthinking it.
No. It's the white dragon mask that is could be used to summon Tiamat.
If you say
That's the
white
only
dragon
mask that
mask,
can
you'll
do
just
that.
get a
Tiamat.
fake white dragon mask that someone's made. You need to
Yeah,
be
it's
more
the one that
specific.
can summon Tiamat. That's the only white
Yeah.
dragon mask that can do that.
Is that what it does? Do we know it does that?
We don't know that it summons Tiamat. We don't know how it
But
works.
yes, I don't think we should specify that it summons Tiamat if we don't know
But
that that's what it
it
does.
can be.
Otherwise, what we're going to end up is we're going to end up creating an artifact that can summon Tiamat.
But then it'll be in our possession anyway, so fuck it.
That's fantastic. I never thought of that.
What about? I wish that the white dragon mask that the Tiamat cultists wish to have possession of, and nothing else, will be teleported into my hands.
Do they wish to have possession of it? Because they already have
Yeah,
it.
because so that way it means if they have it, they still wish to have possession of it, and if they're
Yeah, I
seeking it,
guess so.
they still wish to have possession
Yeah,
of it. So.
I think that makes sense.
Yeah, I think that's probably.
And it doesn't
fine.
imply any usage of it. We only know the only thing we know for sure is that they want it. So
I'm looking forward to seeing what creative way Lucas fucks us.
yeah, I say that.
I mean,
You've
the
got
wish
to
spell
say it
doesn't
to me.
have.
I wish that the white dragon mask that Tiamat cultists wish to have possession of, and nothing else, will be teleported into my hands.
Do
I
you
think
think
it's
we're all gonna
only
like
if you make
fast
an
forward in
unreasonable
time?
request, isn't it?
He goes, clicks his fingers, and nothing happens.
Why?
He says, "You'll get it in 60 years."
Oh no!
Such a
Wow.
shame that we decided
Oh,
not
we
to
didn't
enslave
save right
this
now.
bastards.
Wow, what a dick move.
Lol.
You didn't let me finish.
I'm-
I said now, just really quietly.
Lol.
It's such a shame we didn't enslave this thing to our whims.
Yeah, that's true. We should re-enslave him again.
No, that's our fault for not writing it correctly.
To be fair, it's not our fault. It's entirely his fault.
Yeah.
I'm not in favour of enslaving him, but it is
Can I
entirely
pick up
his
the
fault for
ugliest
intentionally
bottle?
misinterpreting.
Exactly. Can I pick up the ugliest bottle near me and say, "You want to be a dickhead genie? You get everything that goes with it," and wave it at him and hope that Aladdin was right.
Are you threatening him?
No, I'm waving a vase at him.
He frowns at you and says, "Are you trying to break our contract?"
No, but you're being very disingenuous.
Right, anyway, what happens with the
Very
sword and the...
mean-spirited.
You should have taken the wish in the way it was intended, not the way that you strictly interpreted, so that I didn't get it. I don't even live 60 years. That's how unfair it is.
That's actually a really interesting point. If it's not,
So you're gonna be buried.
He's not fulfilling my wish because I'm going to be dead before he fulfills it. That's not fulfilling my
He'll
wish.
still be in your hands, though.
Also,
Unless
I won't
he's
have
giving you
hands. I'll be
immortality.
decomposed.
Oliver, if you find it quicker than 60 years, has he not broken the contract?
Yeah, if I find the mask before, then he's broken the contract.
No, because
I
it's
dunno,
still in
I-
60 years.
I might not even have hands in 60 years.
I mean,
Quick,
technically,
chop off his
if
hand.
one of us keeps the mask on us, that mean it would not end up in his hands. I think that we have.
No, because it will
fallen for-
teleport to his hands at that point in time.
But if I don't have hands in 60 years, because I'll have been dead for 40 years,
Then in 60 years, you will regain hands, and it will be in your hands.
like, how can I possess hands if I don't exist?
What
What
do you mean?
if we destroy the
I can't
mask?
have hands, it would just be a pair of hands in the dust. It doesn't
I
make
think
sense.
Well,
there's probably little point
Actually,
arguing at this
technically, you won't be dust because of the contract you signed.
Yeah, so at least you'll
Your
never be some...
zombie corpse controlled by
Actually, Rhillik,
Jay
your hand
is
are now
going to have a
completely
dragon mask.
Zombie hands.
Yep.
So that means that Jay is going to have access to a white dragon mask.
Or
in
you're gonna
60
have,
years.
There is no,
like,
there is
baby
nothing,
Deadpool
no
hands.
problem with this.
I think 60 years might be a little bit after Tiamat has destroyed creation as well. That's another little caveat.
Like I said, I feel like it was very mean-spirited.
It was very mean-spirited, especially to the people who freed
Of course,
you.
like guys, of course that was gonna happen. He was gonna find a loophole. It's a stupid thing to wish for. Like it's just, that is what it is, man.
It's making a deal with a Fae and then expecting the Fae not to
and
pick apart the
you need
smallest.
That doesn't mean that I'm not pissed about it.
He looks at you and says, "I am not
All of the
fake,
things
I'm
you say
elementary."
are true.
Lucas, what did my identify do on the scepter and the sword then during that time?
What do you actually know?
You
what
identified
the,
that it was a scepter and nothing else, because
Can you,
Lucas is a Genasi.
Genasi.
Whatever the hell it is.
Graffiti. Can you just link the trident again and the luck sword, Andrew and?
Do you remember how many
Go on. Can you remember what my real name is?
Sorry.
So I didn't hear you say my name there, so I heard Andrew,
sorry.
and then it just went quiet. So I'm just trying to think, does he actually know what my real name is anymore?
Alistair. I didn't have to look it up at all. No, I'm joking.
how many wishes did the sword have? Do you remember?
Nope. I think has that sent it over?
We wish for this Afriti to be a toad for all eternity.
I think you got a roll for it, the blade.
Yeah, I think we already did. Remember when we got it?
I can't remember, so
Nah,
just roll
never.
again.
1d4 is it? I'll roll because I'm doing it.
1d4 minus 1, don't roll a 1. Fucking hell!
Oh, wait. I'm gonna use the luck of the swords to re-roll that dice. Hang on.
Can you do that?
Is that how it works? To re-roll one attack, roll ability check, or saving throw. It's not really any of those, is
No,
it?
it's not.
I'll allow you to re-roll it. It's fine because you did have charges on it, so I'll allow you to re-roll it.
Right.
I think it was like
Don't
I think we
roll
rolled
one again,
I
you
think we rolled a
stupid
3,
computer.
to be honest.
There you go. You have one wish.
Okay.
So as you identify, you're like, oh god, we've got another wish.
There's a wish in the sword, guys, just so everyone knows.
Are we going to try and rule lawyer the Ifrit again, or are we going to use it for something
hold on to
different?
it, I think.
Can I put him back in a bottle because he's a little shit?
You can, yeah.
Is that
You
a thing
could
I
wish.
can do
You
with
could wish for that, yeah.
Waste of a
Right,
wish.
I'm
Waste
gonna
of a
find
wish.
that.
No, do not use the wish spell to wish the Afriti.
Wait, hear me out. So we put him back in a horrible bottle of whiskey,
And get another
and
wish.
then we all get a
It's not-
wish each off him.
Nah, there's no point doing that. Let's just use it because
Why?
then the way you word it will fuck us anyway. So let's just hold on to it.
Why are you discussing
No.
this with people? Because if you're not discussing this with people, you can just wish it and it just happens.
Yeah, because it's not somebody else casting it for you, so it
Yeah,
takes.
you literally just think it. You could just think it and
You
it'll
don't-
happen.
Yeah, you don't need to lawyer ones that Afritis aren't casting for you.
But you need to say
I'm
what you say in your mind.
impulsive. I grab my whiskey hip flask and say, "I wish the Ifrit was trapped in this bottle."
No!
So
No, that's a waste of a wish.
So with that,
Such a waste.
Shay, you see the sword shine brightly, and the Fiti goes, "Oh fuck!" and then gets sucked into the sword, and from the sword gets put into the whiskey bottle.
Okay, well I'm gonna grab the whiskey bottle then quickly from you.
No, that's my whiskey bottle. Excuse me, that's my special bottle
Such a
that I
waste.
robbed from a guy once.
Such a waste of a wish, dude. Fucking hell.
Oh, that is
Well,
such
what's
a
funny
I'm gonna
is
get another wish out of him at some point.
you can get 3 wishes out of him actually, so that's actually not
Yeah,
a
exactly.
bad use.
It's a
Except
brilliant
for
use of a wish. Just look at the meme that I linked. That's exactly what I just did.
I hope
Listen,
you guys
fucking
never
fuck.
ever meet a genie, because if you ever meet a genie, they're going to kill you. Because you just
Nah, we're good.
freed one, tricked it, and then re-enslaved it. The genies have a little network, and they're gonna hate you now. They're gonna really
Can we
hate
point
you.
out that 2 members of the party tried to free the thing?
They're gonna hate.
Can I-
They're gonna, to be honest, they're gonna just hate Raxar really.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, I suggested that we enslaved the thing until we had use for it. You had a
Yeah.
problem with that for some reason.
So that's what
I
you
feel
have.
like the
Raxar.
amoral members of the group have voting superiority here. Right, what am I going to do with him? Nothing
You've now
for
got
now.
no
We'll
free
pick
tea
him
bottle.
properly later.
So
So add that
Alright.
to your equipment and a free tea bottle.
so after I
Free
identify
tea box.
Breeze's thing, I'm just gonna say, you know that there's like a curse with this thing, right?
What do you mean?
So I'm pretty sure that it's brainwashing you, and I can
Nonsense.
and I can see some barnacles around. Here, tell you what, I'll prove it to you. Give me your whip.
Why do you want my whip?
Just pass it here a sec, and I'll give it back afterwards.
I suspiciously hand over the whip.
Oh, it doesn't say you want to do that on your floor.
So, hang on. Have I misread that? Might use on.
I demand and deserve the Lazar's share of the spoils and refuse to part
Oh
with
yeah,
anything
no,
that's mine.
that is actually true. I completely forgot about that flaw. No,
Come on,
Sod off, Brain.
just pass it over a sec, man.
I said no.
Definitely cursed, guys.
I should demand
I
those
think
wishes.
To be fair, I think that might just be Breezer.
I said I'd give it back.
I just realised I should have gone for those wishes. Can I borrow the genie bottle a minute?
Yeah, no, you can't. Never, ever, ever.
And also, I can
It's
start to
my
see
whiskey bottle.
some barnacles on you, mate. Your skin's going a bit weird.
Nonsense. It's probably
fine,
just
it
some.
won't happen for another 18 hours or so.
It's just we'll just have to go somewhere and I'll get it cured. It's just something I must have picked up on our journey. Probably that barnacle infested boat that we've decided to buy.
The barnacle infested boat that's in the sky.
Oh, yes,
What are you talking about?
Sky barnacles.
Right?
Christ! Right?
Never heard of sky barnacles.
No. Should we move on then? Should we go? Let's go and save this guy. Okay.
No, it's been an hour since.
Who else is struggling for HP?
Me.
I think I'm okay. I'm 30.
I'm on 38 now, actually, so I'm a lot better than I was.
I'm on 37.
Yeah.
I'm on 32 out of 103, so I could use some healing.
Right,
So remember, this room is the star, okay?
I'm going to cure wounds on Rhillik and on Breezer then. So this one's for Rhillik. And the second one's for Breezer.
I'm just gonna neck a potion of healing, guys. Right.
That's
so
not that
Yep.
much.
Thank you very much. I will say I am out of all of my slots for the day.
yeah, same.
Wow.
I've
I'm
got
using
a
cantrips.
couple of spells and a
We can
couple of
have-
bard things.
Yeah.
We haven't got time to short rest though. We need to go and save that guy because we'd have to sit here for
I
an
have
hour.
2 first level spell slots and 1 third level.
That's fine.
Lucas, quick question. Out of my since I used the rod in the dragon place, has it been 10 days?
Where did you use it?
When Rexar.
Yeah, it's been 10 days, yeah.
Okay, cool. Should we go then?
Let's see where
Yeah,
we go
let's all
next.
Touch together on the teleport circle.
I'm gonna
I've got
be.
the hourglass. Well, I've got it, haven't I? Yeah.
I'm gonna make
Did
sure
you
that I
heal me?
have.
Sorry, I missed.
You going to investigate any of the rooms before clicking the hourglass?
Could do, actually.
I would advise against it because we've been nearly murdered in all of these rooms. How much did you heal me? Sorry, I missed it.
You had 12, and then Breezer had 11.
Yeah.
Mm.
Well, just so you know, there's 3...
Healing is not that good at high levels, is it?
The higher level ones are good. There's 3 different places you haven't been yet. The right triangle, the hourglass, and the upside down L.
I do think that there might be a lot of treasures in the other places. If you guys fancied seeing what they got.
Definitely.
Freezer.
Yeah, I feel like we've probably killed all the cultists. How many more wizards have they possibly got?
We have no idea. That's up to you guys.
Now let's just do the hourglass, and then we can always come back, can we? Sorry.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I
That's
think we can
true.
do that.
Yeah, I used
I
the
feel like maybe
hourglass.
time is for the essence for our erstwhile traitor
I
wizard.
poked the hourglass button with the hourglass that I took off the wizard.
Okay, 1 second.
What happened with the Afriti? Sorry, I missed that.
He's in a whiskey bottle.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I,
after that.
Nothing. He's still in the whiskey bottle.
Oh, okay. So technically he broke my contract too, because he's not served us for an hour. He's not served me for an hour. So once I rescue him from the whiskey bottle, he can grant me another wish.
He's got 2
Although-
wishes.
I'm
Although
going to
not that we
pass
know
him
that.
around all of the not goody two shoes members of the group, and we're just going to get wishes off him left, right, and centre.
Well, do you identify the flask, by the way? Do you
Yeah,
identify the flask?
I'll identify the flask as well. Yeah.
Okay, so it's been 30 minutes for you to invite those things. And you do know that you have 3 wishes from the Afriti bottle.
See,
If you roll
best
well.
extra wish ever.
Or it could attack you, or it could serve you for an hour.
Okay.
I won't even blame it for attacking us.
I don't know. He's a bit dishonest, though, isn't he?
I wouldn't blame us for attacking him.
He's not served many good masters. He didn't trust us to do. Right. Fine.
Why would he renege on his word with me in such a sneaky way when I was so kind to him and freed him immediately? I trusted him and he betrayed me.
Did you though? Was it
It's
really
quite a big
or
ask.
was it just
It is a big
persuaded?
ask, though, dude.
Well, if we're really going to get into it, Vinoki, I took your advice that we should free him first, and then he immediately betrayed us. So perhaps you shouldn't be so trusting of random Ifriti we meet in bottles, in wizard towers.
I'm sorry that having a general belief that slavery is wrong and you should free people who are enslaved.
Well, clearly you know very little about Ifriti, not like my gargantuan knowledge of them. Maybe you should
Which is why
defer
you
to
would trick.
experts.
Look, there's
I
treasure
took,
here.
I took the
and I
party's
want
advice, Breezer.
You know
Let's
Look,
go.
what?
there's treasure
I am
and I
looking
want
at
it.
the bottle.
Let's,
Maybe that wasn't the best.
This will not reflect well in my diary on all of you.
I think he sort of broke the spirit of the contract, really.
Yeah.
Anyway, as you're all waffling on, Raxar clicks the hourglass button, and you all teleport to room 14.
Can we have piled the bodies off the teleporter, or is that
I
like
think
a
that's
lot
more
of
funny. Just keep it.
Just bringing him around the whole bloody network with us.
They're gonna have such a lot of cleaning to do when they're.
Yeah, the thing is, like, it doesn't take all the blood and stuff, so there's like blood on each of the floors that you've gone to.
I like the idea that we're just spreading the mess and then someone's gonna have to clean it all up eventually. We're not tidy adventurers.
Definitely
So,
not. We'll never forget that library.
The one
You
where we
will-
disposed of those corpses.
Oh, God, that's awful.
But is this the one where we emptied the bag of holding and ended up with rotting corpses everywhere?
So, and not that you can probably tell, but there are 3 more bodies here.
That's true. Good.
Sure.
Losing track of dead body count.
I like the idea that we go in there and be like, that looks like the right amount of bodies that we bring with us.
See, like, if I wasn't trying to be a better person, guys, we'd have a hell of a meat shield here.
Why are you trying to be a better person? What's that all about?
Well, I started to oh, you weren't here, were you? So I basically started to notice that I was getting a bit corrupted. Like, my body started to kind of rot away a little bit, and my mind was getting a bit much. So during our time on the boat, I tried to figure out a better way to raise dead. Oh, I haven't got your signature actually, and this is a great moment. So basically,
Oh, God.
my spell, I've managed to create a spell with the help of the Arcane Brotherhood that says that if you you give me consent that once you die, I can raise you, and you'll be a very, very powerful companion to us all in death.
Okay.
Your soul will still, be rested. It's just that you're letting me put your body to good use before I lay you to rest.
That's quite admirable.
Do you consent?
Nah.
So what I've promised to Theo, because he struggled as well, is that if you die, I won't instantly try bring you back as a zombie. I'll give it 10 days, but because in that 10 days I can bring you back. But if we can't bring you back within those 10 days, it's we need to make sure that your fighting spirit lives on.
10 days where you're going to try and bring me back, right?
Yeah, I can.
Really try.
With a bit more studying, I'm actually going to be able to bring people back probably. But
I've got a bit of a plan
The
actually.
image, I figured,
We've got so much gold.
Leaves the body.
I'm wondering if life insurance is going to be a thing where I can pay a cleric to bring me back even after a week.
no, they can only
So
do
I'm
10
going to
days.
say no for now.
Otherwise, your body's gone.
Do you think there's
What's
like
the
life insurance
most
and D
bestest
files where
raised
you
dead
just
thing though?
No, I
Isn't
think
there
that's
a thing
still
where you
that's
leave,
still 10
leave
days.
like a? Isn't there a thing where you leave a finger with the cleric?
I was gonna say like life insurance where you give like a certain amount of money every week and like a body part or something, and then if you die, the cleric brings you back.
I thought there was still a limit on the amount of time that you can actually be brought back.
For resurrection, what you're talking about, does restore limbs, but no, you're talking about true resurrection. But
There should so
raised dead, which does give your limbs back, it is a year.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll tell you what. Then yeah, we'll do everything we can, but then I'll bring you back as a fighting warrior spirit. You'll be great.
You know what? Yes, go on then. Why not?
Sick.
I agree.
So he gets a bit of paper out. It means literally nothing, but he's getting a piece of paper that looks like a contract. It's got Rhillik's seal on it as
With
well.
like 3 names on there.
Yeah, well, I'm going to go
well,
back to...
I have an owlbear, not a seal.
Fuck off.
I think more probably
as I am the leader of the Mages Guild in Fandelver, me and Rhillik have a close relationship now. And he just sits there nodding.
So while you've been talking,
Oh, that's true. I'm the Grand Inquisitor again, and I can do my job properly.
Rhillik does notice a trail of blood leading from these bodies into the other room.
There is a trail from these bodies into the other room. We should be careful. Perhaps we should caution stealth if they don't know we're already here by the smell we're generating.
Gotcha.
From the bodies, not just Theo's poor hygiene.
Trying to say, Red.
Boy,
Yes,
A bit offended.
So what are you guys going to do?
I don't think turtles even sweat, do we?
I'll
Yes,
go
and
in
they frequent
go
pizza
because
expresses
I'm
invoking.
That is true.
What do you want to do?
Shall we start heading down in that direction?
Back's not at the back or the front.
I thought that was a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles joke at first. I didn't realise
It was kind of
yeah, it makes
both. It
sense
was,
to me. No, it was a good crossover. The Woking reference was a bit obscure if it wasn't. I don't remember that episode.
The episode they went to Woking.
So what do you want to do?
Let's head down the tunnel, I assume.
Yeah, let's go to the tunnel. Yeah.
Yeah. Naturally, I'm not going first. That's why I haven't marched off in the direction
So-
of this trail.
I'm
Can
happy.
somebody
Oh,
go first?
Finoki, look at that trail. Shouldn't you follow that?
I can go in the front.
I suppose I'm at the back already. I might as well take the rear.
Bagsy in the middle.
I'll go next to Vinoki. That way I can
I'll
trip
go-
her up to the rewards.
behind
if they are
Breezer.
any.
Okay, I'll go behind Rhillik then.
I mean, by putting me in the back, in the front, you're missing out on some of my aura.
No, I'm fine.
Yeah, to be fair. Reason's fine. Are we going to try and stealth down there? With my-
Yeah.
+2 to stealth, that's not great, but you know.
Do you want to stealth? You can stealth. You
That's
have
all
been
stealth.
chatting for a while.
I'm not worried about
So I have
that thing, but everyone
disadvantage
else is still-
anyway.
I kind of feel like they know we're here because they were all in the tower, right? So
Yeah, I
like,
think.
Oh,
Yeah,
Last,
a bit. Just so we can-
So yeah, with a bit more study, I can actually resurrect anybody that's been dead for no more than a century. And with
I sort of like the idea that Che is saying this as
with even more study, I can actually do 200 years as well.
Last level, I
Everyone knows.
I realised, by the way, that I did have Pass Without Trace, which is why we all remembered it, but I unlearned it at some level. I'm allowed to redo my spells every level, though, and I just leveled up. So I have Pass Without Trace again, so
Oh, we
I
could
could do
use
that.
that.
plus 10 to stealth checks.
I've got 2 new spells, but I can't add them to my spellbook until we long rest.
Oh, yeah, are we...
No, you
how are we doing that, Lucas? Do I need to rest before I can use a spell
Mm-hmm.
like that? Oh, okay, never mind. I don't have it yet then. We need to rest.
Let's just go, guys. Come on, I'm itching for a fight.
Okay. Punch you in the face.
I kiss your hand as it comes to me.
So, can you go in order you're going to go in?
I am at
I'm-
the front.
I am literally next to Vanoki, slowly poking her with the bottom of the trident. She's moving too slow.
Rhillik. I thought Rhillik was next.
I'm behind
Easy, I'll go
Rita.
in the middle if you want.
Have you guys seen Hero Forge with the new colour thing?
I
No.
saw when they did started the Kickstarter for it.
I put a picture of Vanoki from it. It looks so cool.
What's that? Sorry.
I
Oh,
put it
Hero
in the
Forge.
chat, like,
Expensive,
picture of
though.
Vanoki.
Yeah, it's really cool.
You got a link or
Can
something?
you share it?
I
It's on
put
Discord.
the picture on the Discord on the general. Like, it's free as well. You can do all that for free. You just can't obviously print it for free.
Oh,
But
that's
you
cool.
can if you've got the. Oh, he's disappeared. You can if you've got a 3D.
You don't have to
printer.
push.
Yeah.
How did you do that though? What is that?
It's on Hero
Hero-
Forge.
I tried to explain to
Well,
him.
you
but
just
anyway.
upload a photo and it does it for you.
No, on
You
Hero
click-
Forge you create your character, so
click-
you create a character and you can colour it. and it
Oh
has, like-
yeah, no, I did know you could do that on Heroforge. Yeah.
Click general that has a hashtag next to it.
Ooh,
not-
that is actually very cool.
Yeah,
They look really cool. Like, isn't she awesome?
it is cool. Yeah.
Anyway, now we've all admired Vanoki.
Yeah,
Is
that
that the-
definitely is how I imagine Vanoki.
You can't really go in that order. It'd have to be like this.
Like I said, this is definitely how I imagine her, except I maybe made her hair a bit light. Her hair's a little bit darker than that. I was too busy trying to get the axe exactly right. That is like an extra large axe. I'm pretty sure this isn't a great axe. That's an extra large great axe, but I don't care. It's great.
Okay,
That's
so
exactly
as
how
you
I imagine her axe being.
walk along here, you see 3 elementals. One second, let me read out the description. Blood streaks on the floor here, including the smeared trail leading back to the teleport chamber, and the second trail of a bloody boot print heading up the corridor to the north. Standing amid the gore are 3 humanoid figures. 2 that look like misshapen statues of clay, and 1 stone appearing as a humanoid made of flame.
Probably have to fight those, I would have thought. Oh shit, he's getting bigger. Oh no.
I always forget to make them the
Yeah,
right
right.
size.
They're huge. When I see them, I'll stay back a second and sort of whisper it down the line that there are elementals.
1 does look in your direction, but just keeps walking.
Okay, so it looks
they're
like
the goody
it's
elemental.
his hair.
I say in primordial. What's your business here?
Would, if you want to say that.
One second.
Don't you
Primordial
speak
sounds
like air primordial?
All elementals speak the same language.
Nope. No,
They
they
got
don't.
4 types, haven't they?
Really?
Yeah,
Each one
there's
has a
like
different
Terra
type.
and Aqua and Ignis. Can't remember the air one.
Oh, really? I did not know that. Oh, in that case, I've learned the wrong language. What one do water elementals speak? Because that's the flavor I was going for. I better switch that then. In that case,
I'm guessing because I got
yeah,
actually
that
one of my
sound,
languages.
sound right, doesn't it?
I mean,
Aquan.
what languages? I'm just trying to work out what languages do they speak. Speaks Aquan, water elementals, so
I can't choose Aquan in my list.
I mean, I suppose primordial is the right sort of thing,
No, unfortunately, they don't speak that.
but it's not that they speak. It's just primordial. What does speak primordial then?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Because it says it's the language of primordial.
Primordial is the
elementals.
general term for Aquan, Auran, Ignan, and Terran.
Oh, really?
Yeah, primordial is
A
the general term
dialect
for that.
primordial. So it's yeah. Aquan,
That's
Auran,
odd.
Ignan, and Terran are
So-
group dialects of primordial. And sufficiently similar that creatures who understand one of the dialects could understand the others.
Oh, okay. So that's fine, yeah.
Okay, yeah, so I can speak it. Okay. So I can
I was
only
just
choose
thinking
one.
that Yeah.
That's
Most things I seem to say that, yeah.
Anyway, so I say in water elemental primordial, what are you doing here? And they all think, who's this fucking water elemental?
And one goes back to you. Oh, I can hear the water elemental in you. Well, we're here to defend the.
This fire elemental is from Lancashire.
Oh, we're here to defend against intruders.
Oh, well, I hope
We're
you're
not
let through.
intruders.
We're not intruders. We're here to visit a friend.
Oh, I don't know about that. You look kind of intrudery.
I
We're
mean,
looking for a
intruders,
wizard
we have the hourglass.
holding a green dragon mask. Is that who you're protecting?
Protecting now. We're here from Zonthal's last command.
Who is Zonthal?
It's tower, isn't it?
Tower.
Yeah, that definitely sounds like a thing an intruder might say.
Yeah, sounds like a friend. That totally sounds like a friend. We defend
Wow.
this tower for someone. Who's that?
Man, Rhillik's not that smart, and neither am I.
Look, we'd be
I mean,
mighty
wouldn't
happy
intruder
if you
have
could
the
just unbind us from this area. That'd be fantastic.
Oh no,
For fuck's sake.
I've unbound other beings today, and they weren't very good with me when I did
Someone
it.
put a cloth over Vanoki's mouth.
We should.
What did you free?
Oh, it doesn't matter. Don't worry about it.
So, are they stuck in this room, or can they just go anywhere they want in the tower?
I'll ask them that in primordial.
We can move outside, but our orders were to guard this area, to guard his workshops.
Does he have any cool stuff in his workshops?
What sort of stuff are you protecting down here?
That's something an intruder might ask. I'm not going to reveal that kind of information.
Have you seen a wizard with a mask, a dragon mask?
Yeah, you ran through here not long ago.
Well, we're friends of his, and he needs our help, so...
We tried to kill him, you know.
Oh.
He's an intruder too. Another of those cultists.
Kill these things and then we can take. We can
Why
get to.
aren't you attacking us?
because so far you haven't intruded the workshop. That's why we were summoned, to protect the workshop.
That makes sense.
Yeah, that's fair. Totally fair.
We were summoned here to do a job for all eternity, and unless you unbind us, we'll continue to do that job.
Well,
I mean, is the workshop just that room here, this room here?
how might we go about unbinding you? Also, when you talk in English to them, I presume that you're all chatting shit to these elementals, and we're just having a private conversation in our
Yep,
language.
Yep, you are. You are indeed. Yep.
But okay, you can only assume that I'm conveying what you're asking.
I was asking again, like, is the workshop just this room? In which case, if we just edged the side and left immediately through that corridor, would we really be intruders?
Yes,
We'd
I
be
think they would.
leaving immediately.
I think they just said that the wizard did exactly that, and they attacked him. I asked him in. I'm going to see if I can free them. I say to Vinoki, knowing that'll get her on side,
Oh,
right?
okay, yeah.
How do we free you to the elementals or unbind you?
I'm gonna have to play with this later.
That took me no time at all.
You're not ominous at all.
You
I'm just worried about how you can see.
You can't.
They look so cool, don't they? They're like awesome.
The colour, it's gotten so much better, dude. 'Cause when I was playing with it in the past, it never used to be this good.
Yeah.
It does look really good. Yeah, I think maybe Andrew's having a problem with his microphone again.
No, sorry, I went to the other room because I clicked the wrong general.
Okay, I thought you were resetting or something.
So what are we saying then? Are we?
Lucas is just looking up how we help these guys, I think.
There's a powerful spell on some gems in the wall. If you could just dispel those magics, then that would be great.
Where are the
Ooh,
gems?
I have to spell.
Wait.
Okay.
Can I roll knowledge on that? Because won't that just untether them, not banish them back to the plane which they're from?
Okay, roll a nature check because they are elementals.
Did you want me to Arcana that with him to see if it?
Yeah,
It's not Arcana. It's not Arcana. It's nature.
But isn't it a
9.
spell that's keeping him bound there?
Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah. Sure.
18.
Oh, for God.
One second. It's a 9th level spell, and
Oh,
it's
okay.
it's basically a wish. And a free team must have done this with a spell, with a wish spell.
You know what we have?
Almost
Yeah.
like.
Should we ask the Ifriti to cast a dispel magic spell into that room?
By the way.
But you can do it. It's a level 9 spell, and if you have dispel magic,
I
if you
think
roll
I can
well,
do this, you know.
Do you guys
I-
know dispel magic?
I can bardic inspiration myself to give myself an extra D8 on the check. I've got dispel magic, so I'd need a 19.
I could do it as well. I've got something called. It wouldn't use one of my spell slots to cast the spell magic. I only have it once per long rest, but
Yeah, let's try that first because it's less expensive, and then maybe Raxar can try his.
there are
I've
3 of
still
them.
got
Though.
my
give me a.
Oh, you've got to do it 3 times. Isn't dispel magic an AoE?
choose one object to magical effect.
Yeah.
I don't know. Could be interesting to try.
We could ask Ifriti to immediately dispel all magic in that room.
Could do that. Yeah. Do that.
Right now, this second, not.
Yeah, I said immediately. Yeah.
Remember, it's only a 10% chance to get a wish.
Yeah, true. The rest of it, you just like.
No,
zoom
because he's
an hour.
got a bunch of spells, right? He could cast dispel magic. Surely he's an Ifriti.
Whatever an Ifriti can cast.
Can they not cast dispel magic?
I don't know.
I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm going to attempt to dispel magic on one of the gems.
Also, here's the other thing. I have 1 banish spell, so if we can get rid of 2 of them, then I can banish the 3rd one.
Yeah.
Although they might be pissed if they only get untethered, not banished.
I'm
Vanish.
intrigued. I'm going to try and sort of, see where this goes.
Okay, do the dispel magic then, everybody.
Right, I'm going to
I mean, I
use my last bardic inspiration die on myself, so I can do a thingy if I'm bad. Right, so I'm just going to roll a d20.
This is probably going to go badly for me, by the way. Just so we're.
17, and then I add my spell stuff, don't I? Let me just double check what it says. I think I add my spell stuff. Just add it up, sorry, it's the speed. I'm going to link the spell
let me see
in the
that.
chat.
DC is 10 plus the spell's level. If you cast a spell using a spell 4th level higher, you automatically.
So
Yeah,
it's
so
a level
19.
9 spell, so I need a 19. But I
Mhm.
rolled a 17 plus my charisma is like plus 5, so I think that goes off.
Mm-hmm.
Yay, I dispelled
it's
one.
gone. So with that, the one of the earth elementals disappears.
Cool, you're welcome. Right, I'm going to use... Hang on, I cast that, didn't I? Right, should I use a 4th level spell slot? I think I will. I'm going to use a 4th level spell slot to
Did
cast
you want
a
me to do
spell.
one? To try and do one?
You can still do bardic inspiration
I'll
on
do it,
her.
Pinoki, because I've got my bardic inspiration on myself. I already used it.
That's fine then. I would.
Also, I've got a
You can
plus
use it.
5 on my thingy, so I'm quite good.
So you know
I'm
where your
plus
you know
four.
where your spells are,
Good.
Andrew? Where it says like your spell attack in the middle plus something.
Spell attack is plus 9.
So it's actually plus 9.
It's your spell
Alright.
casting ability. It's
So-
not your spell. It's not your attack modifier. It's your spell casting modifier, isn't it?
Isn't it the same?
'Cause one's
Let's have
plus
a look.
4 and one's plus 8 for me. Like the modifier is different from your spell
Make
attack.
ability check using your spellcasting ability. So
I
I
think
think
your
that might
ability
be
is a
just
small
plus
number.
5.
It'll be your charisma plus your proficiency.
which is
Oh,
the,
I
which is
thought
the
you
plus
done
8.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
spell
Plus
casting.
9,
If you just
16.
just
So I'll use
click
my D8.
just click the spell attack, it'll roll it for you as well.
Okay.
That's
I mean,
what
I've
I did,
already
by
rolled a
accident.
7, but I
Oh,
need to
okay.
roll a 2 or higher on this D8. Yes, I do. Fabulous. So I dispel another
Ooh.
one. That's right. Rhillik, how are you feeling? Should I use my last 4th level spell slot to try and dispel? Or are you going to try and banish this guy?
Or maybe Vinoki could do it, and then you
Yeah,
give her
true.
inspiration.
I mean, I can do
I
it.
have
That's
got
fine.
no more inspiration left, I'm afraid. That's
Well, you
the
can still
last
try and
one.
do it, right? And failing to dispel magic, I can banish it.
So, did you say it's what we roll? What is it? Plus? Is it the spell attack then I'm adding to it?
Yeah.
Oh, before we do this last one, can I ask it? As you see, we freed your elemental friends, and we're going to free you. Is there anything you can tell us to help us get through this room and, defeat the wizard or whatever? I don't know. Help us.
There's some cool shit in the chest, he says as he disappears.
Chest.
I love this guy.
Yeah, I'm gonna look at
Oh,
Breezer and just be like,
yeah.
alright, I'm gonna run to the chest, try and get that
We
before him.
have
You don't hear this, no, no.
Fuck.
Oh,
Only
of course he
Rhillik.
doesn't. Yeah, of course Rhillik says it.
No.
Yeah.
Well,
Rhillik.
I speak Aquan, and if they are derivations of them, which you can understand,
Does
You
your character
heard.
sheet actually say Aquan?
Because of the scepter.
Because what's weird is I can't get mine to do that, so...
I will
I-
say you get every other word. So you heard chest.
Oh,
That's it.
But it might have meant breasts.
yeah, is it bad? That's where my mind went as well.
No,
My
it's-
mind
it-
was already there.
in that language, it can either be, a box or something, or a sheep. You don't know. It's one or the other. The words are very similar for sheep and. Okay, so are you guys gonna go into the room, or are you just gonna stand there?
Yeah, let's go ramsack the shit. Sounds good to me.
So there's
Yeah.
a large round table with 4 chairs in one corner of the room, and there are shelves and workbenches arranged along the walls. Books and papers are scattered across the table, along with a locked wooden chest about the size of a shoebox.
Yoink the papers from the table.
Yoink the
Nick
box.
is going to sit there and go, right, you guys have fun and sit down on a chair.
As soon as you touch the paper, it crumbles into dust
Huh.
because of the fire elemental's brittleness.
I try and open the box.
Are you lockpicking it?
Is it locked?
Can we check it for traps, please?
I was going to say, do you guys want to check in for traps? Vinoki is just sat over here. Somewhere
It is locked, yes.
Is it trapped?
Mm-hmm.
Vinoki has
Well.
seen this happen before.
Oh
and
no,
it's-
you don't know if it's trapped or not. Sorry, you'd have to look, obviously.
Yeah, can I roll for that then? Investigation, is it?
If
Womp.
you
Well-
don't really get to look in because Breezer's like holding it to herself.
Yep, I attempt to pick it. I'm guessing it's sleight of hand.
Do you have lockpicking tools?
I did once a long time ago.
No, you lost all your inventory. Remember?
Yep.
Okay.
Okay, then I'm going to go with the unsubtle method of picking the lock.
Well, I have a lock. I see you doing that. And I'm like, I have a lockpick, Breezer. Would you like me to
What are
do
you
it
gonna
for you?
do? What are you gonna do?
I'm going. Is it like a padlock or a lock on the actual?
Let's say it's a padlock.
Then I'm going to raise the drown and basically try and use the butt to break off the lock.
Okay, roll a attack with. We only do half the damage because it's not use of the weapon. Okay.
Yep.
Oh, one.
I miss wildly on a lock, a static object I cannot hit.
I like the idea that you hit it on your own foot and just go.
Yeah,
Oh.
you stomp your own foot and you take the damage. or half the damage.
I'm just gonna walk up to it and lockpick it because I've got the tools. I'm gonna check.
Like, oh!
I'm gonna check for traps as I do it if I can, before I actually go and lockpick it.
I smile really nicely at you.
It's funny that I've got the
Just
tools.
so we notice and nothing to pick up and see.
Make an investigation check. Sorry.
Watch a man do it. Appreciate it. Don't fuck it up now, Jord. That's 13.
13. You don't see any traps.
Alright, I'm just gonna lockpick it. It's fine. I'm just gonna do it.
Okay. So do you have proficiency in lockpicking tools?
Yeah.
Okay. So roll with your proficiency bonus. Dexterity with your proficiency bonus.
Dex with proficiency. Okay. Let's. So Dex is 5 plus proficiency 4, so I got 12.
Okay. Can you all make a wisdom saving throw, please?
Obviously, this would happen.
Can everyone make that roll, please?
Right, okay.
Unless you're an elemental. If you're an elemental, you don't have to roll for this.
Okay.
I'm friends to elementals.
We have
my,
three
my,
as well.
my greed has resisted.
Oh my god, what is
It
with
means
my
I
rolls
can't
this evening?
resist.
Okay. Anyone that rolled a 14 or below are now slowed.
That
Oh no, if only we had Dispel Magic.
How
long does that last?
But you can keep rolling until each of your turns, so it doesn't actually really matter. But you can keep rolling. If you failed, keep rolling if you want to save, just for funsies. See how long it takes you.
So did I open the chest or?
No, you didn't open it. You failed to lockpick.
Finocchi's still sat
What
there,
a
by the way,
man.
watching this. Just like, this is going to go well.
No, but the breezer goes, "What a man!"
Yeah.
I'm just gonna say, all right. I don't want the chest that bad. It's fine. I just walk away from it.
I slowly go to pick it up and grasp
Roll
it
to
in
save
my
again.
hand.
Both you and Rhillik. Roll to save. Wisdom save.
Why are you wisdom saving?
Because they're slowed.
Oh,
Actually, tell you what I'll do.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
Breezer, you're still slowed.
I'm gonna watch him getting slowed because I'm actually gonna get out my portable hole and just push the box into it and then close the portable hole.
No!
It's a really good idea.
That's what I'm gonna do. I just put it in my pocket and walk away. Just because I find it funny.
Finocchi is cracking up, by the way. She's loving this. This is great.
I slowly turn around and glare at you. It is not as effective when I'm very, very slow.
Can you do another save then?
Ah.
14's enough, isn't it? I thought.
Nope.
Oh wow. Wow.
Roll again.
I slowly raise my middle finger.
Do again. Yay!
Yeah! Finally, my greed isn't stopping me.
Yeah, that's fine. Thank you very much.
Do you not have proficiency on wisdom saves? I thought you're warlock.
Yeah, but my saves are in Dex and crew. I do actually have a bonus in wisdom. I just rolled fucking awful.
If you were a bit closer to me, I could have helped. Finocchi says unhelpfully from the other end of the room where she made no attempt to walk towards you. She was just...
I saw that box first.
Are we really going to argue about this now?
If not now,
So,
when?
are
Can
you
we
gonna
get out of the
open?
tower?
Are you gonna open the box then?
No, I put it in the hole. I've already packed it away.
Okay.
Can we just... Should we go?
Yeah, probably crack on.
Is there anything else in this room that anyone wants to loot?
I'm a terrible fucking person.
In fairness, there might be something in the chest that we need, but I find it more funny to have it in my pocket. That,
But we can like open it safely later though.
Mm-hmm. We'll have more time then. And does anyone actually have thieves' tools?
Yeah, me.
Sorry, I was not paying attention.
Yeah, that's why
I
I should be able to open it.
So where do you want to go?
this direction.
Rhillik,
Can you go in the correct order?
You're the best tracker. Rhillik,
I was
lead the
saying, what way?
way.
Go survival, Rhillik. Track them. I mean, to be fair, you've not been that good at that so far, but I have faith that today will be the day.
18. They went north.
Off you go, Vinoki. They went north.
Let's see if you're right. I have faith in you. Okay. Does that mean you want me to
Me
go
too.
first?
Right, I love that. Let's see if you're right. I have faith in you.
Definitely all said in exactly the same breath without a hint of irony. Just doesn't see the contradiction in that. What order are we going in? I'm assuming Vinoki's in the front.
Same as last time, I
Rhillik
guess.
probably should be behind her, considering that he's tracking.
And then I'll be behind Rhillik.
Sure.
It's like,
I'll be
you're
behind
tracking, you can't be that far away from the front, Rhillik. We're off to see the wizard.
The wonderful wizard of, what was his name?
Yeah.
This tower.
Zoltan.
Zoltan.
A wizard, if ever there was, there was. If ever and ever a wizard there was. The wizard of whatever this place is one because.
Zoltan, was it? Zolthar?
Zo begins with X. Wait. It's one of those weird D&D names.
They're all weird. 1 second.
We have freed so many magical creatures in such a short space of time.
Zonthal.
We're doing well.
The wonderful wizard of Zonthal. Here he is, the wizard of wizard. If ever the wizard there was. If ever and ever there was, the wizard of Zonthal is one because.
Have you guys seen Wicked the musical?
No.
No.
It's
Yeah, I
really
have.
good.
Oh, Wicked's amazing. I love Wicked.
Yeah, the Munchkins are horrible. What are they called? The little midget people?
The Munchkins, yeah.
Munchkins, yeah, they're like, well, not Nazis, but yeah.
Have you ever read Wicked?
I don't think I have actually.
It is
Is
a
it much
book.
different?
It's one of those books that you read it and just go, okay. They adapted the musical.
Oh, it's that way round, is it?
Like the books, the musicals adapted from the books, but the books are very much more adult than the musical is.
The trail goes north, but there is a door to the northwest.
Do we want to go northwest first, or do we want to just keep going north?
Follow the trail. We're in a rush, aren't we?
Follow the trail.
Yeah, follow the trail.
Well, by the looks of the battle, it looks like the elementals have killed anyone that's tried to come down here. So you think there's probably not very many cultists down here, if any.
Awesome.
Well, unless they don't count as intruders.
Mm.
Okay.
Yeah, to be fair, it probably isn't hard to talk your way past that lot.
I mean, we did, and we don't talk our way past anything.
To be fair, though, we didn't really try and enter the room by talking to them. We just got rid of them. We didn't exactly sweet talk our way past them and leave them there.
Yeah, but maybe they were like, "Oh, I can free you on my way back."
The only reason they didn't attack us is because we didn't enter the room.
Yeah, that's right. That's what they told me.
Yeah, true.
If we'd entered the room, they would have attacked us because that's what they were bound to do by the spell. They had no choice in the matter. The only thing I was thinking is if we could have run across and been out of the room in time. Because officially, if we're out of the room, we're not intruders in the room anymore. We're out. That was my thought initially. My initial thought was, could we run from here to there in one fell swoop and be out of the room?
Just to check it, you're not actually discussing this in character, are you?
No, I was just explaining my logic from earlier.
Yeah.
Well, like shouting loudly to each other from one end of the line to the next.
Yeah.
So I feel like my
So
question
there's a door.
is,
There's a
are
door
we
to the right.
Rhillik?
Sorry?
Does it
There's a
look
door to the
travelled?
right.
Do I need to roll survival?
Yeah, sure.
Oof.
Natural 20.
Christ.
This cosmic hallway that
everyone.
you're in, steps descend to a walkway that appears to stretch across infinite space. Thousands of stars twinkle in unfamiliar constellations, and meteors streak through the vastness above and below the path. Just past the base of the stairs, a door is framed by nothingness, rises from the path. 50 feet beyond that, the path meets an intersection along with another door straight ahead.
So which way
Which
looks
way
the
did
most
the
traveled?
trail go?
So what? Really?
Straight ahead. But you do notice that on the door next to you, it does say study. And the door is slightly ajar, and you can see some maps on a table.
Is that a label or?
We
or
should
a
probably
command?
go if it's if
Maybe we should get a map.
we should go and have a look, see what books are in there, guys. See what I can. What
Okay.
knowledge I can
Especially if
get.
the corridor
Crucial
ahead looks
target,
super
yeah.
magical, maybe we can find something out about what's magical about it in here.
I was just thinking more of a map of this building would be quite nice,
Yeah.
so we know where we're going, and it's not just ooh.
So do you want to go in this room?
Is there
Nope.
traps in the doorway? Is there a trap in the doorway?
Make an investigation check.
I have learned.
Just ahead of that, I need to go at 10 because I have a job at school.
We're jumping
Nine.
tomorrow. Can-
There is not a trap in the
good luck.
doorway.
Presumably the
There's no
job interview's tomorrow, not this evening.
I mean,
Sorry,
what
okay.
tomorrow? What? Why are you leaving me at 10? Why? What?
I've got a job interview tomorrow.
Okay, yeah, you did say tomorrow.
What's
I
that?
was gonna say it does seem a bit late.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
at 10 o'clock. There is no trap.
you go in. This circular room is obviously a library of study. Its walls are lined with bookshelves that extend from floor to the gently domed ceiling 20 feet overhead. It's 20 feet high, Oliver. You can fly in this room. Wheeled ladders connected to the rail that runs around the curved walls, allowing access to the upper shelves. A delicate, ornate desk stands at the center of the room, surrounded by piles of blank paper. A large map sits on the desk, its corners held down with stones.
Does Chase start crying in happiness? at the
Yeah, are there
library?
any? I'm gonna take as many books as I can. Anything that looks interesting.
Let's look at the map. What does the map show?
Are you looking for a book or just grabbing all the books?
I'm gonna look if anything grabs my. While they're looking at the map and seeing what they can discern, I'm gonna see if there's anything that looks interesting.
So it takes 10 minutes, and you need to make a skill check with either animal handling, arcana, athletics, history, medicine, nature, performance, persuasion, religion, or sleight of hand. So use that as your skill check to look for a valuable book. It takes 10 minutes.
Okay, I'll do Arcana.
Animal handling, mate. Gotta be.
16.
16. You find a book with 160 GP.
Nice.
Very nice.
Does anyone else want to look for a book at the same time?
Yeah, I want to look for a book with a very
actually, yeah.
particularly pretty cover.
Okay, so what? Which check do you want to do?
She's not looking for anything valuable. She just wants what. She's not
Yeah.
looking at it as that. She
Just
wants
just
it to be
choose one of them.
Okay, I'll do a sleight of hand.
Okay.
Is that your highest? That's why you need to give your highest, right?
My highest
You-
is athletics.
You find a book with 140 gold pieces. So add this to your inventory, guys, or at the bag of holding.
I
actually.
use my athletics to climb to the highest shelf and grab the highest book I can find.
Okay, roll that then. Athletics check.
19.
I feel like I like that
19.
idea.
You
I want
work-
to do the athletics one.
You find a book for 190 gold pieces.
Cool.
So add that to your
I
inventory.
see what Back starts doing and take that as a direct challenge and try and do the same thing.
I
Climb
get,
up
I
onto
get the
hill.
theme here, by the way. Whatever you roll is how many GP you get. So you
29?
get 290.
Oh my god.
That's
So
your turn.
Vinoki basically goes past you, uses you as a lever, and finds another book that's worth 290 gold pieces.
Can I not just fly?
But what check do you want to use? Nature
Wait
check,
a minute, I need
maybe?
to write it down if we're putting them in there.
What are they doing to identify the books once they physically got there?
They're using a check to find a work on a subject.
Your highest. You
So
want to
you
go
can
for
use
your
animal
highest roll.
handling, athletics, arcana, history, medicine, nature, performance, persuasion, religion, or sleight of hand.
I will use animal handling.
Okay.
Natural 20.
Boom.
Rhillik finds a book on owlbears with 280.
Yeah,
How much
but
was
I don't
mine?
care about the
It's
cost.
nice.
What does it tell me? Does it tell me how to raise the perfect owlbear?
Yes, it does.
Not
Yes.
suitable.
Can
for
I
captivity.
increase
No,
my
no.
animal? Does it
Sorry. No. This one tells you how to make an owlbear.
how to make an owlbear?
Oh,
Well,
Mhm.
like when a
When a
mummy
mummy day.
bear and a daddy owl love each other very much.
No, it
Look,
tells
you
you
have
that.
you have solved the one
So-
mystery.
so the way
How
around,
does an
dude.
owlbear? How does an owlbear happen?
You really hope it's not a male bear and a female owl, don't you?
It's actually two creatures merged together by a wizard. And it talks about the process of making an owlbear.
What? It's not a naturally occurring animal.
Nope.
Well, I've never
Oh.
seen one.
I mean, you never would have guessed that by looking at it.
I just assumed it was a fantasy creature, not like actually a fantasy creature, if you know what I mean. A real creature in this fantasy world, not a fantasy creature in this fantasy world.
A magical beast, you mean? Yeah.
Hmm.
But no, it was created by a wizard, and this shows you how to do it.
Does it increase my animal handling?
I will say you get advantage with your animal handling with owlbears now.
Sweet.
So like,
Wait a minute,
can
so
I
you get
can I
stuff
have that book, Rhillik? It's how to create an owlbear with magic.
Yes, I decided that it's probably very much of interest to my good friend there.
So hang on, can I just clarify? So every owl bear ever encountered was made by a
No,
wizard.
The,
No.
the original
Not
No,
like
probably
the
was,
initial one.
Right, okay.
Owlbears can presumably mate themselves.
Yeah.
but the original.
You don't understand it. It's not in a language you understand.
Ah, fuck. Okay.
Oh, how come I could understand it?
Because you speak the language it's written in.
Tell you
Is it
what,
written in?
Rhillik, we'll take it back to our mage guild, right? And we'll make you some more owlbears.
You know, I could read it for you.
No owlbear could replace Ursula, the one true owlbear.
I've never met her, so I have no idea what you're.
You are missing out. She's, you know, I go full nerd when I say this. I say she's my spirit animal. I take on the embodiment of somebody who loves yoga, and I say she's my spirit animal.
But Oki,
So,
look, the first
with
thing
the
you've probably heard
hobgoblin.
the first thing that you've heard that she probably agrees with Rhillik, she just sits there going like, yeah, Ursula is pretty cool. She's great. Like,
It's
Um,
a
sometimes you agree with Rhillik.
wild animal that he's been able to train like a common mutt.
Wow,
Don't be rude about Ursula.
that is very offensive. I don't mind all the evil shit you do, but don't you talk shit about Ursula. You can enslave
Torture
all the people you like.
Okay.
Torturing, enslaving.
Does anyone else want to look for any more books?
I mean,
I don't wanna waste too
I've
much
already
time
looked
here.
at some. I can look for some more if you want.
No, we don't want. It took us 10 minutes. We don't want to waste any more time here.
I don't
Um,
think Theo's-
If you did want to take everything, it's voluminous, whatever it is. It's about nearly 5,000 books, pamphlets, folios, quartos, scrolls, and tablets, with a combined weight of more than a ton.
Well,
Maybe on the
I
way
can
out.
fit them all in my hole, guys. Like this, we can literally just put it on the floor.
No,
and we could just.
no,
And
there's a
it's-
party trick.
And it would be worth about 50,000 GP if you took it.
I literally could just put it on the floor and we could just throw
I was going to say,
everything
can you actually fit that
Yeah,
in?
you
Take it
can
back
get them on
Could
the
I
air.
could I fit that much?
That'd be cool.
Could I fit that
Okay,
much
maybe we
in a
could
hole,
do this.
Lucas?
That's nearly 5,000 books.
The hole's pretty big. Let me find out how big it is.
Also, can we remember that we're on a time limit? It might take a little while to move that number of books.
Yeah, I
Not
think we
doing
sort this
not
out and then come
technically
back.
not doing bookshelves, right?
Creates a hole 10 foot deep. So no, we could probably fit. Well, we could probably
You
fit
could
quite a lot of them.
Throw
into
the
it.
hole at the wall where the books are, and that would fill that part
Well,
of the wall with.
put it on the floor and then tip the bookshelves.
Yeah, that's
into
what I
the
mean. Literally just
hole.
tip them in. I'm not doing anything clever. I'm literally just throwing them in.
But aren't they meant to be like nice books that you should look after?
Yeah.
And, you know,
Look, as an archivist, yes. As an evil bitch, no.
Like, it's older books perhaps, but tipping a bunch of books, like books are fairly hardy. They don't just disintegrate.
Well, I don't
Drink
know.
is
They've been in this
definitely
tower
more
for like
than
1,000
that.
years. You're
Yeah,
just going to end
true.
up
They
with
might-
like a
they might be
shitload of
pretty
pages
disintegrated
all
already.
mixed together.
Alistair, can you go
Yeah,
and
I'd
do
come
work
back
for us and just
after.
tip over a bookshelf and tell us what happens so that we can decide how destroyed these books would be?
Well, let's vote on it, guys. Who wants to do the book
The
thing?
pictures would be so heavy though. How are we
Rhillik, while they're
gonna go
talking,
over?
you're distracted. You see
Got that
a
right.
mechanism on 2 walls in the study while these guys are talking.
Yeah. What does it look like?
You don't know. You have to investigate it to find out anything
I
further.
take a look while they're all chatting about books or some
I'm
nonsense.
looking at the map, by the way. They're going to do that while I look at the map.
The map is
Ooh, getting some very good rolls all of a sudden.
21. There are 2 secret doors there, and they need to be. They're activated by moving the swinging bookshelves.
I interrupt the discussion to say that there are 2 secret doors here. We need to explore them. Ooh, is that a map, Vinoki? And I come over and I excitedly look at the map as well.
Like, it is a map of...
The map is a region of the elemental plane of fire surrounding the fabled city of Brass.
Ooh.
Fascinating.
The map is magical and cannot be harmed by fire and is worth about 500 GP to a planar scholar or explorer.
Well, that's wonderful. I shall take this and I shall make copies of it for us to sell.
Do you want me to put it in the bag of holding so it's safe?
Yes.
I will...
Thanks, Mom. I mean, Vinoki.
Fire elemental plane map.
So whilst this is happening, you still guys are discussing whether you're going to pile loads of books into the hole.
Did you find a secret door, Rhillik? Did you say?
Yes, 2 of them.
We'll go over here and explore that while they talk about bookshelves.
Well, I don't think we should open them because they might have murderous elementals or God knows what, so...
Maybe Zonfeld's stuck in there and he's going to be like, thank you for letting me out, have some more free tea.
I think just open the doors,
In
man.
I'm going to pull rank now, but in my vast experience as an adventurer, that will not happen.
Or maybe we'll
Technically,
find
I have over
bed
100 years
hotel
experience
with
on you.
loot on it.
Yet you're lower level.
Yeah, Rhillik is just a better adventurer. Jeez.
I think we should just leave the books and go through the secret doors, personally.
Is there anything in this room that tells us about this actual tower?
Sorry?
Is there anything in this room that actually tells us about the tower we currently occupy?
Like a nice...
No.
What about the hallway outside, the hallway of stars, or whatever?
No.
Right.
Wow. Let's just go through this fucking secret door then.
Just a thought. I mean, isn't all this wasting time? Should we go and sort out the bad guy?
Well, but maybe
and
the
then-
secret door isn't well travelled.
Yeah,
and
we
it'll
don't
get
know
us
where.
where we
Yeah,
need to be,
we don't know
right?
where the guy is, so he might actually be in here, I guess.
Maybe.
Probably not, but I want to see what's in the secret door.
Yeah. You got to explore a secret door. It's
Is that a
It's
giant
the
X
wall.
with
vital.
Yeah. Good. Tired.
I'm knackered.
Hi, knackered. I'm Jordan.
You are
I'd
far
like
too young
to
be
blame
safe.
the
What you did,
tiredness, the
Jordan.
terribleness of that joke. Feel bad I got up at 10 o'clock today.
Okay, so what do you want to do?
Go through secret doors.
Which one?
Rhillik, flip a coin.
Flip a coin?
I mean, I'm assuming...
You mean spin a flat D2? Absolutely.
Well, yeah, but in the game,
Oh.
you would have literally flipped the coin.
You
Just
can't
like
put
he
a D2
pulls a
in this.
flattened D2 out of.
Oh.
Just do RD2.
Yeah, just
Oh.
roll 1d2. I'll do it for you.
Okay, the top one then.
Go for it.
I pull the lever.
It's not a lever, you move the bookcase into the right
I
place.
move the bookcase.
I'll help you because I'm hench.
What kind of secret door isn't operated by a lever, honestly?
I mean, I
A
can help
bookcase
with
one?
history. saying I'll help.
You pull a
I mean,
lever
you-
and the bookcase moves. Come on now.
You'd think that the bookcase would have the book lever. You know,
Yeah.
it's one of the volumes on the bookshelf.
You think?
As you move the bookcase and slot it into place, all the piles of papers throughout the room just begin to ruffle and breathe and blow throughout the air. Thousands of sheets of paper, heavy paper, then fly in the air in a great whirlwind, slashing any creature in that area.
Why? Are we all in the area?
1 second.
I'm starting to regret not being in heavy plate armor.
So no, it is.
Please say I don't die because of some paper.
Paper cuts are horrible, mind. I once cut the webbing of my fingers when I was about 6. It was the worst thing ever.
Yeah.
Oh, it's horrible.
The worst ones always get is on the fingers when I'm like going through paper.
What, you touch paper? I don't understand. Why would you?
That's
touch
what my
paper?
job is, touching paper.
Just scan and shred them all.
That does require touching paper to do.
Yeah, that's true. You got me there. So this is the whirlwind, and it's flying around. It's going to move towards Che.
Why? What?
You were the
You
one talking
deserved
about
it for
trashing all the
stealing my
books.
box.
That is 20 to hit.
It's trying to just hit me, is it?
Yep. 11 piercing damage.
Yeah, okay.
Who does it hit?
Me.
Che.
Okay.
Ouch! Is it just paper?
Yep. Are you going to move into the other room? Hello?
All of us?
What are
All of us. You
Well,
should
it's you.
go through the secret passageway.
Yep, secret passageway is now open.
I'll follow people into the secret passageway if that's where everyone's going.
I'll
Yeah.
go.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay,
sure. I'm
Che
gonna try
is getting paper cut by a lot of paper.
Oh, are you okay back there, Jay?
Can I run
Do you have
past it?
something
What's going on?
fiery?
Can I run away?
Yeah, you can run away.
Run away!
It starts to follow you, and another one appears.
Do you have fire?
So I would just close the bookshelf
no,
behind
not without
us.
using a massive spell slot.
So,
I don't
Che
think we
and
want to close
Vinoki-
ourselves inside a secret room. That seems like a bad idea. Just throw a fireball that way. Come on now.
so-
I'd have to use a fifth level
19 to hit Che.
I'm gonna use shield, and then no. What does shield give me? +5. No, ignore that because that will still hit anyway.
So
yeah.
19 to hit Che, so it does hit.
Yep.
That's 11 piercing damage.
Fucking hell.
And Vinoki, natural 20 to hit.
Fucking
No.
deadly bloody paper this is.
And that's 15 damage.
I'm gonna Eldritch Blast it.
I'll hit it with my axe. Because I'm trying to.
Your axe makes no
That's all I
effect.
have.
What about my
Pardon?
What did you say, Che?
I'm gonna Eldritch Blast it. And I wink.
Okay.
I wink at
And
Breezer
it
as
does.
I do that.
It does no effect.
My
Another
eye
one
and
appears.
arrow.
Ooh, wind wall, wind wall.
Yeah.
Wait a minute, what do you mean my axe doesn't affect it? It's a magical axe.
It's paper. It's just paper.
Yes,
Do you move into the room, Che?
Yeah. I ran into the room. Yeah.
They don't follow you into the room.
I think fuck.
They kind of hover nearby.
That is not very nice paper. Does anyone have any fire they can use for that paper? In fact, I do have fire. Why don't I light a torch?
Well, I'd be concerned for the magical books, perhaps. Maybe
And
once
so
we close
magic,
the
that's not fine.
bookcase door, once
What's
we're
in
back on
this?
the other side, that could be okay.
What's in this room?
Okay, so this is.
Oh, I can wind wall them out of the way,
a,
and then we close the door.
They're not coming, they're not following
they're
us,
not,
so we're
not
okay
coming
at the
anyway.
No, I know, but when we need to go back in that room, because this appears to be a dead end, so.
A large, simple desk filled with several ink pots, quill pens, and a single chair occupy the center of this otherwise empty room.
Can we inspect the desk?
Yeah, sure. Sorry. Let brain. Che, you notice that the ink, although dried up, is magical writing ink,
Yoink.
and there's none left. It's all dried up.
Boo. Is there any books?
The
or anything,
pens and the quill pens are exquisitely fashioned and are still usable though.
Okay, shall we split them between me and you, Rhillik? Because Rhillik, I
That
like,
sounds
I know
like a
you
plan,
like drawing
yes.
stuff.
I don't know. They look pretty.
Breezer, you definitely want one.
I
She'd want them all,
I think
wouldn't she?
we split them between. I mean, I do want them all. Yes, everything's for all of my help and dying. I think I deserve these pens.
To be fair, every time you've had stuff, you've just lost it all through magical
Being
means.
resurrected or a luck god dicking on me.
Sorry, I had to
How
pop
many
out
are
for a
there?
minute.
How many
Everything on
quills are
fire
there?
yet?
Sorry,
Tomorrow, just
there's
trying to
6,
help.
let's say.
Okay, fine.
I've
What
just
do you
realised
That's
this
exciting.
is
A
going
nice
to turn
memento.
Behind us.
I've just realised I'm turning this character turning into that guy.
Don't close the bookshelf. We'll be shut.
Right, keep the wind away from us.
They're not following us, so it's fine.
We're gonna have to get out though. They're gonna follow us the moment we go back out.
Well, that's what I was saying. When we go back out, I can windwall them away from us.
Okay.
Okay,
let's
are
wrap
you gonna leave?
through.
Are you gonna go into the other bookcase?
Yes.
You said there
I
weren't
would
any
like to.
any books in here, Lucas, right? It was literally just the
No, no
pens.
books. No.
Okay.
Well, there's nothing else of note when we
Let's run.
investigate.
Then
Nope.
yeah, let's go
I'm
to
I'm
the
gonna
one.
stand here.
Bagsy not at the
Until-
back.
Oh.
Okay, so who's gonna go through and open the bookcase?
How long did it take
I
to
will,
open it last
because
time?
I am very, very brave.
Okay.
Where's the lever for the bookcase? Where's the bookcase? Sorry.
Over here.
So can I do a wind wall?
And
That way.
temporary hit points
Yeah,
to
sure.
me. My
it.
last rally.
Oh, we can just.
That's a good shout.
There's now 8 of them.
Fucking hell.
Oh
Yeah, yeah.
shit, that's a lot.
It's fine if we run really fast.
Okay, it takes you like a couple of rounds to open the bookcase, but it opens and you manage to go inside.
We'll all follow you, I suppose.
Oh, wrong one.
I think the tornadoes are afraid of me. Ooh.
What is that?
Is that the best bookshelf ever known?
Or a balance
A
beam.
circular plane of crystal 10 feet in diameter hangs vertically in this chamber, anchored to the ceiling, walls, and floor by chains. A scene of rolling fire can be glimpsed within the crystal.
I
And in
want
front of
it.
the crystal, an ornate rod is set into the floor.
I go for the rod.
What is
Okay.
it?
I try and lift the rod.
And the rod is that size. You see on the floor, there's also one hanging from the ceiling.
I can already tell that this floor is going to be hilarious with Breezer. Okay, what is it? Sorry, wait, so it's a crystal then with fire? Where's the fire? I'm confused.
You can see rolling fire glimpsed within the crystal.
Oh, it's in the crystal. Okay, do you know what this is? You're smart.
Take me 10 minutes to identify it. But I can do
Yeah,
I
that.
think
have
maybe
no idea
should
what
we-
this is, unless someone else can work out what it is.
Should we
I can
deal
work
with
it out.
the deal with our business first and then come back?
Yeah, I think so. We found some
thought
cool
we had-
shit, but this is secondary, really.
Well, should I just grab them then?
You can't
I mean,
grab it. It's that big. It's huge.
Oh, okay. Okay, yeah, fair enough.
I agree that we probably should deal with our shit first, but we're also going to have to go through the pages and then possibly come back through the pages and sort this
Yeah,
out.
but-
I'm to go
I mean,
through.
we can always come back, aka when we have spells.
Yeah, true.
Yeah,
Where
that's
it seems the
Oh,
pages are
magic.
caused by opening those doors. So if you don't open the doors, they should no longer spawn.
They look like Did any of them go away when we if we close? Do you reckon they'll go away if we close the doors?
Well, let's try it. Let's go back out behind the wind wall and close both doors.
That's a good plan. Let's do that. I've got the window.
You do it and it makes no difference.
Okay. We are going to have to murder the paper.
I think we
Or
can.
just
I cast a spell on it, and nothing happened.
Should we
I
just run through out the room then?
think we're gonna have to run.
Yeah, I think I'll just
Yeah,
run.
let's pile on through.
I'm gonna chug a potion before we go because I'm really low. Just so we know.
I think
And I'm going to use my main action to dodge.
I am going
Oh, that's a
to
good shout.
use the rest of my lay on hands.
Are you all going to do that? Use your action to dodge?
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
just chugging a
Yeah.
potion.
Also, I'm going to drink a potion as well.
Wait a minute. I'm
Okay.
just gonna firstly use my lay on hands and give myself the glass.
So, those of you from your current position can get out in one turn.
If I dash, I can.
Actually, yeah, that's probably smarter.
But if you dash, then you'll get opportunity attacks.
Oh.
I can just fly. I don't need to
I
dash.
cannot get there in one turn.
Neither do I.
Disengage the enemy's opportunity attacks.
Wait. Is there a way I can do it where I'm only going to get opportunity attacks on like one thing?
Can I jump over them with my earthly leap?
No.
I'm just gonna make sure that I'm behind, like directly behind someone, so it always attacks them first.
Well, so hang on.
Oh,
There's
actually,
8 of those, and there's 6 of us. So they can only get 8 attacks off.
so
Actually, that's
you
a
went to
plan.
the other door, didn't you? So,
Shay, stick behind
Spoke
me.
too
I'll
soon,
be in
Joe.
dodge, and I'll suck up all the opportunity attacks.
Yeah, I'll dodge as well in fairness, but
Yeah, I'll use dodge action and I will run through into the room out there.
And then
I-
cast darkness on it.
I
I
don't
can
really see.
Fly.
Like,
Okay,
missed the door.
I can get to 30 feet. I can get to there.
yeah, I can get to there, but then I need the
I
rest.
can just
Can
get
you
So
also
you-
clone
are
yourself?
you going to dash or are you going to
Dodge.
I'm gonna
dodge?
Dodge, I
dodge
think.
and
Yeah.
get to there. I can get to the door space.
Yeah.
Also, why are there 2 Vinokis? I'm really scared.
There aren't two Vinokis.
I
Oh,
can
there
see.
is, yeah, I see two.
That's very funny.
2 Vinokis suddenly appear.
So, move to where you want to be.
One,
Okay, I feel like we're all gonna have to go from the same side so we can,
4,
so some can.
5, 6.
Why are you there? You can get to. I can get to there.
Yeah, bro,
Breeze is
run
just
straight
hiding
behind
in.
you.
Breeze is just hiding in a closet.
Yeah.
Actually,
Where
we're
have I
all
gone?
on the same square, Shay.
You've got up to number
Looking
20.
there. I will take a dodge action and I will end up there.
Okay, so now it has a. They all have an attack. Oh, they can now all attack you. And there's a lot of them. Okay.
Oh.
So,
I thought they were going to get opportunity attacks. I would have dashed if they weren't going to get opportunity attacks on us.
Ah, they would though.
no, they're not getting opportunity attacks. They're getting a chance to attack you now.
Oh, in which case I would have dashed out of the room
Oh.
if I'd known that was
Yeah,
how it
same.
worked.
Okay, so can you go back to where you were and show me your route?
Hang on, why did I move up there? I should have been down here. I don't know why it jumped me up there.
So wait, what? Can we not? Can we can get through and they'll have attacks on us, won't they?
If you want to dash,
Yeah.
they'll get attack of opportunity on you.
If we don't, then they're all going to pile around us and attack us. I think it's going to be best just to get the opportunity attacks. If we all go the
Yeah.
same route as well, they'll lose their reactions.
Ah, that's a good
Just one
shout.
person.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's
okay,
right.
we would have done that.
So
Yeah.
if we all just run,
Okay, everyone
Okay,
get behind
so-
me. I've got a
Cavalry there.
shield.
yeah. I've got.
Okay, so who's going first? Who's going first?
Raxa.
Me,
I think me and Raxa should go at the same time.
yeah.
I mean, I'm going to let. How many hit points have you guys got? How are you guys doing?
50 something?
So-
Oh, okay, you
I'm-
get
I'm
No,
on
you
50.
can go.
actually, 60 something.
hang
So I
on,
buffed
what-
myself 10
One of
HP.
my abilities, Guardian Grasp. The tentacle you create, you can defend you and others. When you or a creature takes damage within 10 feet of the tentacle, you can use this as a reaction to choose another creature reduce the damage taken from the chosen creature by half. Is that going to be
If it's a reaction, then you can only do it once.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've only got 38 hit points, so I'm happy.
I can circle of death it.
I'll tank it, guys. Me and Theo.
Okay, are you both going to run through at the same time?
Yep.
Yeah.
Hand in hand,
Okay.
like friends.
Yeah, skipping.
Like lovers. Okay, 1, 2.
Pinocchio will run immediately behind them.
Yeah, I'm gonna go behind
So
Theo.
it's
Very
basically
brave.
Yeah, I'm
5
running
each.
like in a group in the theory of those two will take most of the hits, and then I
So
can
they're
go
all going to
behind
get
them.
advantage because they're
Them.
surrounding you. They're all flanking you with each other, so they're all going to get advantage.
Is it
There's
just
10 of
Theo
them.
and Rexar that are getting hit
If
though?
are we not
Yeah.
side by side though?
Yep. So you each take half.
Yeah, that's fine.
And I can run behind. And I'm assuming we're doing the thing of we're running behind you in the hope that you get all the damage. I
But if
hope.
we're side by side, doesn't that mean we can't be flanked? 'Cause
Yeah.
there's one
Though
of
you're
us on
running
the other
through
side,
them
right?
more than you have to run through them, basically.
Yeah, they are tornadoes, I guess. Yeah.
So 1, 2,
Our
3.
aim of this, though, Lucas, is if we all run behind them, then they won't attack us. They'll attack.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, I think that's fine.
As long as that's. Because if it looks like
Okay,
that's not
so-
working, then Pinocchio's going to try and help.
To Raxar, 10 to hit. Andrew,
No hit. Can you not hit me?
21 to hit.
Oh.
Yes, I can now.
Yes, it does. 21 hits.
Okay, 7 piercing damage. 19 to
7.
hit. Sorry, 20
Miss.
to hit. Sorry, 20 to hit.
20 hits. Yeah.
7 damage, not 4.
Okay.
21 to hit. That hits, so 4 damage.
4 damage.
And 17 to hit.
Miss.
Okay, Theo, 22 to hit.
Yep, that hits.
5 damage. 17 to hit.
Nope.
6 damage.
Sorry?
6 damage. Sorry, no, it doesn't hit.
They didn't
Right.
hit.
22 to hit.
Yep.
8 piercing damage.
Yep.
21 to hit.
Yep.
6 piercing damage. 21 to hit.
Yep.
6 piercing damage.
Right.
Okay, and now you're all through.
Yay.
Good job, everybody. We defeated the pieces of paper.
You didn't even defeat them. You just
We ran
Masters
through
have
them
just
in
nuked the
fear.
whole room. I mean, we found some very, very lucrative books that we can get on the way out. I think that's still pretty cool.
you got those
And we found a
books now.
portal.
Okay, so you go north.
Yes.
What order are you going in?
Same as before, I think. So.
By the way, you notice that the walls around you look like void, yeah? If any of you tries to touch the walls, you notice that the walls are hollow.
Cool.
In fact, you can touch the void and put your hand through it.
So we're like walking on a walkway, floating in eternal nothingness, kind of thing.
Yeah, basically, yeah, into the void.
Stars?
Stars
Oh,
around.
pretty stars.
What if we jumped
That's
in
okay
it? What happened if you jumped in it?
then.
You can try if you want.
I'm gonna tie a rope around my waist.
Don't put your portable hole in it.
I'm gonna tie a rope around my waist, and then I'm gonna tie it around Theo, the other side, and I'm gonna
Don't think this is a good idea.
I'm gonna jump out.
If you got your portable hole on you.
What are you doing?
Yeah, but whatevs. I want to jump out into space. Just don't let me fall.
Why are you jumping off?
There is no walls or ceiling, and the atmosphere is thin and cold outside of the walls. Okay. You fall and you fall and you fall, and then to the person that's holding onto the rope goes loose.
Oh fuck!
I would try and grab it. I guess.
Can we bring it
You,
back
you
in?
pull it back, and
I'll come
the
and
very
grab it.
end of the rope is gone.
Oh fuck!
You just killed yourself.
Maybe. Where am I?
You know what? It's fine. You're going to turn up in a day covered in barnacles. It'll be all good.
Oh, fuck's sake. What have I done?
Did you have all?
What did you expect
You had
to
our
happen?
beer booked. Did you?
I don't know. If you put it there, I'm going to jump out.
Can you
Okay.
no, don't worry. Yeah.
Just
You've got a
gonna like
backup
put a
in
link
mind.
in Discords to the character creation page. Here you go.
Shall I start rolling a new character?
I think that's a good place to end it, actually.
Oh, fucking hell.
Cliffhanger.
Of course that happened. Why wouldn't that happen? To be honest.
Oh, hang on.
That
Do you be
bastard
afraid you can save it?
had my loot.
But what happened to it though? Like I was tied in a rope. I must have teleported somewhere. Because otherwise, if I died, you would have a limp, like a body come back, right? Like I must have teleported somewhere.
Well, it's kind of like jumping into space.
Yeah, but jumping into space, I had a.
No, we don't know.
I
do
tied
we?
I tied the rope around me and around Theo. So
And then
If I've
jump
just-
into an unknown dimension.
if I've just disappeared from the rope, fuck knows.
I love the mental image though of Theo just standing there having a rope tied around him and being like, what? What's happening?
just
Like, what happened here?
just saying, without me, you know, so I'm going to have to fly the boat back.
I thought Binoki learned to do it.
Nope. She knows how to fly the boat. She doesn't know how to
Nope.
keep the boat flying.
I haven't got spells
Ah.
to keep the boat flying.
Shit.
So what are you guys gonna do?
I believe I
Rhillik.
would be spending a little bit of time staring
Rhillik,
at
I
the
just need to
rope
say
in my
something.
hands.
You hear a thud further on in the corridor.
Oh, that's
I think
creepy.
we should go further.
So- Theo's just standing there with a rope that has now like fallen to the floor.
Yes.
And okay, Lucas just told me that I heard a thud on the other half, somewhere ahead of us in the corridor, right?
That's
Yep.
what I heard, but
Yeah.
Yes. So
Oh, I just can't
It's,
believe that.
So, can you describe the corridor to us again, please?
Okay. 1 second.
It's just like a chunk into the astral plane, basically.
yeah, that was my thoughts.
Well, I'm just gonna go into the other call with a friend for a second.
Is that me? Yo.
Okay, Oliver, close your ears and mute your mic. Couldn't do information.
I'm just going to leave the room because he's having a private
Okay.
conversation, so I'll be.
I'm excited.
How much Megadeth? How
Hey,
much
stop looking at my
Megadeth
screen,
damage?
Oliver. You land in a corridor taking. Where is it? Sorry. 46 bludgeoning damage.
Okay. Good thing I healed.
15 bludgeoning damage
I land where? Sorry, in a corridor. Did you say?
in a corridor, yeah.
That's okay. Do I guess I can't hear or
In
see.
front of you
Hmm.
is a comfortable looking room with oversized furnishings. In the center of a room is a blue skinned creature wearing armor of water and gold, sitting cross legged on the floor, studying a chessboard.
Okay. I'm gonna approach him. Does he look at me or?
1 second. What's your passive perception?
It's not very high. 10.
You're greeted with a nice smile.
Hey, sorry to drop in.
He just smiles at you.
Where am I? So I say to him.
Wait a minute. Sorry, what did you say?
Where am I? I say to him.
Well, you're in Zonthal's tower, of course.
Oh, still great, cool. Who are you?
Well, I'm Taraz.
Nice to meet you, Taraz. I'm Che.
Nice to meet you, Che. I don't suppose you could help me out here.
Oh, how depends. How can I help? What's going on?
Well, he goes hands up. You might have noticed, but I am what you call a genie.
Ooh, hello. I've never seen a genie before, so I didn't know.
He kind of looks at you. One second. I don't suppose you could help me by helping me get out of here, could you?
Probably. How do we do that?
One second. So I'm just trying to look up something.
Sure.
It's very annoying. You do notice there's a corridor behind you as well.
So we're in the tower. I'm not in like your lamp, am I, Mr. Genie?
No.
That's alright then.
One second. Just trying to find something. Oh, there you go. Yes, I'm a Merid.
You're a what?
I'm a Merid.
A Murid.
Merid.
Okay.
I'm known as Taz the Fair. You're perfectly safe in this corridor.
Good.
How can I help you? If you could help me, that would be fantastic.
Yeah, I can help you. How can I help you though? What do you need me to do?
It's simple. Just break the line of salt across the entryway.
And what do I
Taking
get?
points.
What do I get if I help you?
Oh, I'm sure I could figure something out as thanks.
Yeah, fuck it, I'm just gonna do it. I'm not even gonna bat an eye. I'm just gonna be like, cool, yeah, go on then. And I just go and do it.
You're just gonna free it.
Yeah, man, fuck it, why not?
He looks shocked and goes,
I'm gonna,
Well,
but as
thank you.
I'm walking towards him, like, you owe me, dude. I just kick it.
fair enough. I've been locked in here for a very, very, very long time, so I'm more than happy to help you. What would you like help with? I presume you're after that that person that ran past here.
Well, so we're after, I forgot his name, but we're after someone here who called us here, and we're also after a dragon mask that's kept here.
Sorry?
We're after someone that ran past, probably. I forgot his name. And we're also after a blue dragon mask here as well.
Yes, I saw the mask.
Okay. Can you take me to him?
I know where he went. One second. Sorry, it's very confusing. Oh, he says, come here, I need to tell you something.
Yeah, go to him.
And he pushes you out of the, into the infinite hallway
Oh, Christ, okay.
and says, fuck you, mortals, and disappears himself.
Okay, and I'm just going to wave my
Sorry.
fist in anger.
Sorry, it says there, I didn't read it until the very end because there's a lot of text about all of the stuff he knows and has been saying and all that. And he says, unless the terms of the deal are ironclad, he will seek a way to weasel out any bargain. Once he's free, he can make a bargain with you, and will attack the characters out of sheer malice.
So I should have struck a deal. That's alright.
And it says he will just push characters into the walkway. So just pushes you into the infinite walkway again. Can you roll a d4 for me, please?
Yeah.
You land in a room full of paper and cuts.
Paper and cuts.
Mm-hmm. You just land and you take a bash and then you start getting cut.
I'm not
by
in
lots of
fucking.
paper.
I'm not in the same room we were in earlier, was I?
Yes, you are.
Oh shit! I'm gonna book it. out of that
Okay.
room as fast as I can, taking the dodge.
Yeah,
action.
okay, that's fine. And you can join the other channel and explain what happened.
Okay, so I just come through that door behind him.
Yeah.
Hi
Yeah.
guys.
And not in a good way.
So I walk through the door that we just came through again, like, hey.
what happened
So
to you?
you take. I've got to do the damage now.
Did see the dice rolls.
You take 16 damage.
Ow.
And
What
then
kind
from
of
the
damage?
paper, you take.
Oh shit. We're in Danger Town here now.
14 to hit.
I don't think you suddenly might go back.
I'm gonna cast shield now, and it won't hit me then.
Okay, yeah. Okay. 22 to hit.
Hits.
8 damage.
Oh, are you doing this at disadvantage, remember? Because I dodged.
You dodged.
Yeah, remember I said I'd land and do the dodge action and run out?
Okay, sorry. Then the first one's 8.
Yep, misses.
Second one's 18.
Misses.
Third one's 7.
Misses. You're 19.
Next one is
19.
natural 1. And
19
the last
target.
one is natural 1 again.
Nice.
See ya.
Fucking, I'm on 8 health. Right, so
Oh, nicely done.
I walk through that door that we just came through, and I'm like, that was
So
fucking
explain, Oliver
weird.
just rejoined, so explain to Oliver what just happened.
Where did you come from? Wait, what door did you come through?
The one we just came through with all the paper in it.
What did I miss?
So you're all looking at the rope and talking about what you're going to do and all this.
I just walked through the door behind you.
Door
like,
and close the door behind him.
Behind us.
Yep.
Yeah, where we came from.
Oh.
I landed in
You
a.
still
In
have the
a
rope tied around you.
no, I landed in a genie's room.
Oh.
I set him free, and then he pushed me back into the abyss. And
Did
then
you come out of the crystal arch?
then I fell.
Do not ask him for wishes.
And then I fell into the paper room and ran out again. That was basically what happened. Well, so this is the thing, is that I said to him, I was chatting to him, and then I said, he said, "Can you set me free?" And I said, "Of course I can, but you owe me." But what I should have done was strike a bargain with him, but I wasn't clever enough, unfortunately. I just kind of trusted him, which I now will never do.
Yeah, I think the next time we use a Genasi, we should say like
Genasi?
not
Genies.
Genasi, sorry.
Genie.
Yeah, I don't trust genies at all now. Like, I'm actually the
Well,
last
we
one I
should
was a bit
say-
annoyed, but that one now, he was a bit
Yeah.
of a fucker.
We'll free you once you fulfill my wish, I think is the way to go, right?
Yeah.
Because then they can't be a knob about it, because you would be like, nah, I'm not bringing
Yeah.
But
You've got to
he
make a contract with them. You've got to make contracts with
I
them.
made a contract with the last one, thanks very much.
he
Still a
did
knob
tell
about
me
it.
that he saw the guy though running past him. So if we see the room that I recognise, we're going in the right direction.
So we can just continue down the corridor now?
Yeah, so I
Yeah.
Just putting it out there, do we even have the luxury of rushing anymore? We're all at such low hit points.
Well, I'll tell you what, guys. I just think that we should probably just jump into the void, and it just takes us to random places. Just saying. I've been pushed into it twice, and I've ended up back in the dungeon again.
Yeah, fair enough. I have to go, I'm afraid, everybody. But,
Yeah,
I mean, feel free to
Yeah.
continue to whenever.
Well, before you go, so everyone, when you're walking along this corridor, meteors go past you. So I'd like you to all make a dexterity check, please.
A dexterity saving throw or a dexterity check?
Yes, dexterity saving throw.
+3 if you're in my area. I rolled a natural 1.
Which I am cool. Dexterity.
Plus
saving.
3
I'm a
though.
5.
13. Excellent.
15,
Who
16,
is in your
17.
area? Are
I
we all
got
in your area?
non-natural 20. I think we all are.
I mean,
We
I
all
think
are.
everyone's in my area.
Yeah.
I don't know because my character's faded out and I can't click it.
A dex saving throw, sorry.
Yes.
I rolled a 1.
Ah, never mind.
Oh shit. So anyone who got below 15 takes 2d8 bludgeoning damage.
Okay, I might survive this.
I
Okay,
think you
that's
get
fine.
double, don't you, per the normal rules.
And you are knocked off the walkway.
Oh shit. Okay.
Bye!
So 7 damage. So,
Can we try and grab hold of the walkway as we sort of get knocked off it?
nope.
Nope, okay.
Your hands pass through the walkway. I would like everyone that fell off the walkway to roll a d4 for me, please.
So with Vanoki's bonuses, I have enough. So am I alright?
I have enough with bonuses.
Yeah,
What was the save?
Finoki's bonuses. Yeah.
15.
Okay.
So +4 my bonus is now actually, just so we're aware.
Okay, so who fell off?
Me and
I do.
And you both rolled the same
we
thing?
both rolled a 4.
Yeah.
We
Okay.
both going to the, did we both grab each other's hands?
Can I dimension door back onto the walkway?
I can't move anyone. Can you guys move
Yeah,
each
that's
other?
why I was having a problem. I couldn't move myself.
I can't move
I
either.
can't move myself. Lucas,
Yeah.
as me and Finoki are holding each other, drifting through the void, can I dimension door back onto the walkway?
With me, please. If you can
Yeah,
grab me.
you two, you can come too.
I will say just for this that you don't manage to do it in time.
Fair enough.
Just because you're landing together, so it's fine. You do both take, though. Vanoki takes half damage, and you take more damage because she falls on top of you.
Oops.
Okay.
Why?
So, Vaxar takes 66 damage,
Oh my gosh.
14 damage,
Okay.
and Vanoki takes 2d6. Because she falls on top of him, so 5 damage.
Okay.
And you land in 21.
Okay.
Where is 21? Wait a minute, I'm trying to find it.
Ooh.
Ooh!
You land
Okay,
in
that's a lot
21.
more.
Bye, everybody.
Okay.
So,
Good
dude,
luck.
Bye, Oliver.
Bye! Good luck in your job
Good
interview.
night. Best of luck, mate.
And you land on a load of spell ingredients and components. This is a storage closet.
Ah,
You basically
Well, that
land in the janitor's office. I can't move anyone. Can you guys move each other?
Nope, I can't.
No, mine's being
No, I
silly.
can't anymore either.
That's really weird.
Well, how anticlimactic. I thought we were going to meet a genie after,
You've already had the genie encounter. Well, one of you did.
after Chase stories, I thought we were going to meet a genie. But no, we ended up in a storage closet. Vinoki says to,
It's the worst places we could have ended up back in the nasty tornadoes of books. That could have been
you
worse.
said that would have been a lot worse. I'm very glad we didn't end up back in the
There you
book.
go. You're all, so rats
What
are.
happened?
So you can come straight out of there. So you guys are like, oh no, we've lost more of them. And then they immediately walk out the storage closet,
Yeah.
hand in hand. Da, da, da.
Da-da.
Well, at least
Was
they're
like,
coming out of the closet at least.
What's that stupid game called? It's like an American thing. 7 minutes in
Doesn't
heaven
narrow
or
it
something.
down.
You become in a closet. It's like spin
Oh,
the
6
bottle, but with
minutes
a
of
closet.
heaven or something.
7 minutes in
Yeah,
heaven.
something like that.
You do notice, Che, that the way down the corridor there is where the guy on the chessboard was.
Oh, cool. All right, yeah. So he ran past his way and went through that door. Then I know that's obvious, but yeah. We should
So
probably
he went to 23.
yeah. Let's
so-
What do you think we should probably call it there?
So there you go.
Cool.
It doesn't look like there's much more to explore.
New. Oh, you should see that. Let me hide that.
15. 16, okay. There's 2 rooms left. There we go.
Hey, stop using
What?
stop using maths.
That's true, Rax, I wouldn't know.
They don't have numbers on the floor. So he's probably in number 23.
I've got my next character lined up, by the way, just in case my one does stupid stuff again.
You really thought you was dead then, didn't you?
Yeah, dude. I've
Yeah,
already made a
you did.
character look.
I thought you were.
I was like, fucking sick.
wait.
Let's do it. It's a character sheet. It's a character.
Oh, yeah.
It's a character I've liked the idea of. He's basically a kobold. I've made him ages ago, but he's a kobold that thinks he's a dragon.
Is he a sorcerer?
He's a dragonic bloodline sorcerer, and he only casts fire spells. That's what he does.
Kind
I
of
need to get on
beautiful.
this Hero Forge. This seems awesome.
And he flies and he breathes fire at everyone, just because he thinks he's a dragon.
I actually really like that. That's cool.
I like him.
By the way, this is the what the genie looked like that you saw.
I need to come up with another character in case Vinoki dies.
I've got loads.
Yeah,
Considering that I
same.
spent the whole of this session at less than half hit points. I'm now at quarter hit points again.
I'm at
I do have a
4
backup
points.
in mind. I'm thinking about bringing in something that can actually heal.
Oh, is that a water genie?
Yes,
Ah,
it's called a Merid.
Oh. Where's that? Have we seen that?
So that's the one that
That's
Che
funny.
is
I thought he
described.
looked like that.
I haven't
This was
got
a
really another
really
backup
good
character at
session.
the moment. I'm sort of using.
That's the genie. The genie in the bottle is a Ifrit. I'm not sure. What that's
Oh
like.
right, yeah, that's the one I was thinking of.
I could bring Summer back.
Summer has already died. Don't you remember?
Did she die?
think we
No,
all
they
did.
definitely
Oh, no.
didn't all die in the
Don't know.
siege
do we?
of the tower. Yeah.
Maybe she survived. Maybe she escaped. And has decided to get vengeance on the cult.
Maybe she joined the cult.
Dun, dun, dun.
Maybe she was always a member of the cult.
Da, da, da. Oliver says I have too many betrayals in my game. Do you guys think that's true?
You have too
I-
many.
Too many what's though?
betrayals. Too many people betray you.
Well, we don't trust any of them anyway, so
Yeah. I'll be back in a second.
Mine was only a partial betrayal for a bit.
Yeah, but then you had
But not
Bellinor who
really.
betrayed you guys, and Oliver says I betray you guys too much. This is the one you have in a bottle, in a whiskey bottle, by the way.
Yeah, I'm
I
not sure
hope
we
he
want
likes
that thing
whiskey.
to. So I hope we're not planning on using him too often to rate wishes. Only he's going to be permanently drunk now.
Am I still
presume-
able to drink whiskey from the bottle, or is it basically
No.
only for a genie
No,
now?
it's only for a
Fuck's
genie
sake.
now. That is the downside of your wish.
That's alright. I'll just
Right.
wish for a better bottle of whiskey. Perhaps
Can
not.
I have? Thing is, you'll wish for a bottle of whiskey from the Ifrit, and he'll free himself and give you back your bottle of whiskey.
Yeah, exactly.
I think there's a book called Guide to Making Wishes, which obviously has no real use, but is a real thing.
I'm gonna Google this. I'm gonna try and figure out some sort of rules lawyer sentence to get me something cool. Maybe we could just have
I mean,
a
I think your best
group
bet is
chat
to just
before.
use a 9th level spell. There's some pretty powerful ones, and I think it's pretty much guaranteed if you just
Yeah,
use
if you
a
do that,
spell.
actually,
I don't know if it's exactly the same with like the genies, but certainly if you use wish yourself.
I do need you to roll a
I'm gonna get attacked by genies now, aren't I?
no.
Hello.
Hello.
Can we?
It's gone awfully quiet.
Yeah, just waiting for Lucas
Can
to say
you
something.
roll a d100 for me, please?
Do I have to roll it now, or is it only when I open the thing?
No, because you already
Roll
cast
it
a
now.
wish spell.
92. That's
I'm
a
very
good roll.
concerned as to what's happened when
Okay.
I cleared.
Good to know.
Oh no, I'm worried now. Actually, no, I rolled high. I shouldn't be worried. I should be complacent. Right, guys, I'm gonna head off, and I shall see you all next week.
Yeah.
Alright,
See ya.
catching a bit, guys.
Same.
Have a nice week.
Bye.
Catch you later.